We are in Dragon Age Origins, which came out in like 2009. Pretty old game. Pretty great game though. And we are playing on Nightmare difficulty, which is like the max difficulty. Which I don't think I've beaten it before on Nightmare, but we're going to be doing that throughout this series. And then I also have never played with mods, but I have mods installed, as well as like all the DLC stuff and whatnot. So like this is like DLC stuff. And then these are mods. We got like a dog slot. We got like a character respec. We got an armor set. We got cut content. We got expanded inventory, which just makes it so you don't have to run around the entire map collecting each individual inventory increase item, because you're able to miss them. Not just like miss them by like not finding them, but you're able to miss them by story events, to where it's like if you don't get it at this specific time at this specific place, then you're just, you know, your inventory is cooked. So these aren't all the mods, but this is one of the file types that shows up here. The other file type, I'd have to look directly into the files to display it, and since we're using game capture, I can't really do that, and I don't really want to use the other capture. And so yeah, this is our boy Duran. We are currently in the Fade. Long story short, we're put to sleep by a sloth demon, and now we've woken up in what is essentially the dream world of Dragon Age. It's like a magical nightmare world full of demons and stuff. And we're actually almost done here, I'm pretty sure, because we have 3 out of 4 of the forms. And I don't remember where we are. I don't remember what we're doing. But let me actually check. So we've done this place fully. We've done that place fully. We haven't done any of these places fully, I'm pretty sure, because I think it would show a symbol if we had gotten everything. But I'm trying to get the final form, which should be in this place, because we got the fire form here. We got the rat form here. We got the I don't know, like the ghost form here, I think. And then we got whatever form here. Maybe, I don't know. And so like the new form we're trying to get would be able to open up this door essentially. So that's what we're trying to do. And so we are here. I believe I've already been... Yeah, I've already been through here. Looks like there's a bunch of mages in this particular area. Here's a thing that I can see. I'm able to transform. One of my favorite parts of this game, to be honest, even though this entire area is like one of the least favorite parts of most people. Personally, I am one who has always kind of enjoyed the Fade section. Just because like it's so cool to be able to like transform into these different things, and then like there's a nice feeling of progression, I feel like, between trying to unlock new areas with new forms. And then the only thing I don't like, and I think the thing that mainly people don't like, is there's a lot of backtracking, and then that's kind of like the biggest issue, I think, with this section. Oh, I don't know why I didn't just transform. Burning Man. Okay, actually, yeah, we'll just say it's Burning Man, because I think we're immune to fire, so these guys shouldn't be able to hurt us. Easy. Also, just to show, we are in Nightmare, as you can see right there. Difficulty Nightmare. Just had to make sure that was as clear as possible. And something I find interesting about this form is I'm using my mace and dagger that I would be using in my normal form as Duran, and so this form's strength is somewhat tied to Duran's strength, which I find to be kind of interesting. Okay, thought that killing those 4 guys might unlock some super secret thing, but I guess not. I don't know. We got mages fighting each other. Okay. Maybe I should be... I think I should be the other guy. I think I'm gonna go this guy. Because this guy is... I think he's not immune to magic, but he should be resistant. Okay, I am currently getting absolutely destroyed right now. Okay, I'm gonna run through here. I should be safe behind this fire for the most part. And we're going to do this so I can go and heal as Duran. Well, I mean, Duran's not even that hurt. I'll just use a lesser potion. Okay, they can just walk through the fire, I guess. As we saw... Weakness? Okay, I guess I can't use my abilities when he threw weakness on me, maybe? I'm not sure what's going on there, but as we saw last time is what I was going to say, is that the mages are super strong. Like, they're pretty squishy, except for all their regeneration powers and all their healing powers. And apparently, like, their 20-second weakness powers makes it so I can't use abilities. But in terms of, like, actual defense and stuff, they're pretty squishy, you know? That guy died pretty easily, considering, you know, my weakness and everything. And the good thing about Duran as well is he's a dwarf. And dwarves, I think there's like a 20% chance to resist magic, I believe. Okay, we're gonna do this again. We're going to freeze this guy. We're going to trap him, and he should just die. The cage spell is pretty nice. Crushing prison. Okay, unfortunately, like, I only have a few mage abilities in this form. I have to just go up and slap him, essentially. If I can ever hit. See what I'm talking about with the healing. I wonder if we'll ever end up beating them, because they're just gonna keep constantly healing, and I'm gonna keep missing. I think we're okay. I was about to say I think we're getting the better of them, but it was a bit, I suppose, a bit embarrassing there. It's very apparent when you're a nightmare based on the amount of misses you have, because for some reason, like, I'm assuming, like, the dexterity stat is probably what causes the dodging essentially going on here, or something to do with me not being fast enough to hit them is what I think it is.
Hurting people. It's what we do. We're mages.
Yes, all magic, power of brothers. Use your gift today.
Let us play a game. The one who causes the most pain wins.
Okay, I believe they're fighting each other, so, okay, never mind, they're gonna all turn to me. This is very bad, I am stuck, currently. Okay, regeneration, okay, I'm dead instantly. They just threw a fire tornado on me, and like 3 fireballs. Okay. See, if I was in my fireman form, that wouldn't have happened, and now we have to do all this over again. Okay. Almost missed this. Okay. We have to go as fire form. Okay, we are not going to die this time, though, I guarantee you. If I die again here, then I will do something that is of equal value to dying here. These guys are literally 0 threat, so this part will be super easy. Don't mind that super loud noise in the background. There's nothing over there. Okay. These are just lesser rage demons as well. Not even just normal rage demons. Come on, guys. Okay, so mages are gonna go try killing each other again anyways. Okay, never mind. For some reason, all three of them now. What? For some reason, now all of them... Okay, I'm cooked. I told you I'm not dying. Okay, trust me, guys. I'm not dying. Okay. I don't even know what that was about. That was so stupid. Like, why would... I'm not even, like, in the room with them. Why would they all turn to me and shoot fireballs at me? This isn't even hard. Like, it's literally so easy, bro. It's literally... Okay, you need to understand. It's literally so easy. In fact, it's too easy. It's too easy indeed. Oh my gosh, the amount of misses is absolutely insane, man. Just bonked him on the head. There's no point in using my fire powers on them, obviously. I just have to sit here at the auto attack, essentially. Okay. So... gonna let myself regen a little bit there. Okay, so we're gonna open this door. And then we're going to back up, turn into this form, throw a fireball at the door, knock them down, and do some other stuff. Actually, I think this time they decided to not target me. Also, I'm kind of stupid, I guess, because I forgot that the fireball spell is actually on this guy. Okay, they just use fireball. That means it's not going to be used on me, hopefully. Get shanked. That lightning power is so powerful. Hopefully that hits. You know, that didn't hit. That kind of looks like Honora, I think her name is, the princess. Okay, yeah, see how easy that was, man? See how easy this was? See how simple things could have just been? Okay, I'm going to save right here. I think... yeah, this is the last save I need to do. Okay. We'll just let them do that. Maybe they'll target me, maybe they won't. But I'm gonna stay as the fire form, because if they throw a bunch of fireballs and stuff at me, it's going to be... you know, it's not gonna do anything. Okay, they are in fact going to do this to me, okay. Except the thing is on now, I'm immune though, okay. Okay, I mean, well, I'm not immune to everything else they're doing. What the heck am I supposed to do here? Okay. Okay, that's a start. Let's use stealth. Okay, and then let's go back to that, and then throw a fireball in there. Okay, what the heck? Come on. Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, okay, I think this is the best course of action here. Okay, stealth? Okay, that actually, I don't know how I resisted that, to be honest with you, but now's the best time to go back to this form. Oh yeah, there's just like one left, maybe two left. Okay, let's get this girl. Stay down. Yeah, they were definitely very heavily using fire magic, but I'm not taking risks. Or to see Mage Instructor. Let's get this Mage Instructor alright. The part I don't like about using my abilities on this guy is I have to put away my weapons and then retake them out. This guy's using frost magic, that's actually really bad, but he's using fire, that's great. Come on. Okay. Okay, that was definitely the hardest section of this fade area so far. Those guys, like, you have to really think. It starts to become a strategy game, really, more so than like an RPG or anything. It's like, seems like they used a lot of fire and ice magic, and it really, I think this guy might be, he's more resilient to magic. Doesn't say anything about elements particularly, it just says he's more resilient to magic, and yeah, I thought I might be able to get something from that. More resilient to magic, but less resilient to physical attacks. Which you would think that that's the form you want to be then, but that's the form I was at the very beginning. And all that happened was I just got knocked down a bunch of times from the fireballs and firestorm. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, so this is where we need to be. I don't know what form is best here. Maybe this. Because then I can do the classic. Okay, and then we can do... Okay. This is really bad. I've aggroed everyone. Okay, I'm gonna go into this corner so I can hopefully not get surrounded as much. Gonna use Fireball. Yeah, it was a pretty great time for Fireball since they all decided to just turn around and go that way.
Thank you. It is time for this dream to come to an end. I give you my strength. It will be of little use against the demon that rules here, but perhaps it will help in other realms. Find a way to kill all the demon lords to open the way to Sloth. Free us all from this nightmare!
Okay. And now we've gained the final power, which makes us a golem. You know, it's pretty fitting that Duran, you know, being a dwarf, gets to his final form, becomes a golem. And you would have to know a bit of the lore, I guess, for it to make the most sense. But basically, long story short, golems are made by the dwarves of the dwarves, essentially. Okay, what does this way go? Oh, okay. Well, let's go and throw a rock at them. Okay, and then wake, climb the ground, slam. Let's try slam. Yes, just super punch. Okay. Oh gosh, he's gonna throw a rock at me, and I just got knocked down by something. I didn't even get hit by the rock or anything. Like, what just happened? Okay, we're gonna use Quake. Never mind, he's gonna hit me. Okay, now let's punch this guy. And then let's throw a rock right here. Oh, you run away. Okay, that guy's down. I think we're gonna focus. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think he's doing a Stone Fist. I think Stone Fist is what's knocking me down. Okay, need to do that in order to, well, my health kind of seemed to have... I think it's because he had so much more health than Duran that I didn't lose that much health in comparison. Okay, can I move? That'd be great. Okay. Let's yeah, I guess let's just get this man. Okay. And then as for you, okay, we're going to use this first. Done. And then we'll miss. Okay, this is perfect. Duran the Mage Killer. Although I think Duran, if we went in as Duran, I think we would have died. The Golem form was probably the form you were expected to take, I suppose. And speaking of Golem form, do your thing. Okay, what's this enemy? Priest? Okay, unfortunately that used my hurl ability. Okay, we're gonna use, yeah, whatever, we're gonna use, I wanted to use Quake, but whatever, this is fine. Okay, let's get this guy first. He's got all this armor, probably. These guys are doing, like, nothing. Granted, we don't do a huge amount of damage in this form, at least with our melee, but our abilities are pretty strong, and we are very tough. This is definitely the strongest form, but in like a very broad sense, okay? Like, when it comes to magic, maybe not. When it comes to anything fire related, you know, maybe not. Okay, I guess let's go in there. Okay, what the heck is... That's a golem and a priest? Okay, we got those two golems. Let's punch this guy. Okay. Okay, let's use Quake. Okay, that didn't work on that golem, unfortunately. And this guy's also gonna do that. Okay. Let's just melee normal dude this. Hold up, we got the rock ready. Let's I don't want to hit myself. It's very difficult in this situation. Let's see if that works. Did we just took out all of them? See, the golem's pretty good. Ooh, School of Primal. Primal School of Magic. You know, this... I kind of wish I could decorate my room like this, man. You know how awesome it would be to have a room decorated like this? Anyway, now we gotta go as the Essence of Will. Oh, okay. I guess I don't need to actually go as the shade form to get that. Okay, we're going to throw a rock at him, which I think he's... yeah, he was gonna do it anyway, but I thought he was already like in the motion of doing it. Gonna punch him. I am the superior golem. See, like, I don't know, man. I like the fade section, okay? I'm gonna be the guy that says it. I like the fade section. I just think it's kind of cool. Okay, I mean, I understand the complaints, but it's not that terrible. Maybe it's the worst section of the game, maybe not. Okay, they're doing a lot of damage, bro. Okay, but we're doing a lot of damage too. Let's Hulk smash these guys. Okay, we can stop missing. Okay. That was a close one. Those guys are definitely quite strong against us. Oh, okay. I didn't really want to get into a boss fight right this second. Oh my gosh! No! Okay, we're gonna do it right on top of ourselves, I guess. Why did that? What? I must have pressed number 1. Darn it. Okay. Duran, go. He's stunned and he's on the ground. That's perfect. Okay, maybe Duran can do this by himself. Seems to be doing a pretty good job. We don't need no golem form. Duran's got this. Call me the Demon Slayer, bro. Okay, well, I didn't really want to go this way, per se. And, like, eventually I did, but, like, okay. So now this area should be clear, which I don't think is fully true. Okay, this dude, let's prison him. Okay, and then we'll do this. I don't know if I should swap classes. Probably. Yeah, it seems like we're doing plenty fine. That's right, idiot. Okay, let's get the essence of dexterity. Fantastic. Also a mouse hole here. So yeah, we'll go through this mouse hole. First time on stream going as mouse. Okay, 2 golems, okay. I don't think they see us at the moment. I think I'm gonna go as golem. Okay, and then we're going to use the Quake ability. Okay, and then we're gonna use the Hurl ability. Which, yeah, it seems like we are immune to our own Hurl. I probably shouldn't have decided to punch that guy, but whatever. We're taking some serious damage, though. Okay, this is kind of bad. We need to take these guys out. Okay, this is our moment. This is where things turn around for us. Just one hit. Come on, one hit. Okay. Punch that guy. Wait. Okay, that didn't work too well, but I think we can still do this if we don't miss too much. Come on. Yes. I am the superior golem. I am Golem Man. Don't call me Duran anymore. I am Golem Man. And then I have no clue where this goes to. Maybe I should have waited just in case there were enemies in there, because my health was only at half. Just give it a second here. I don't want any traps or enemies to show up. Okay. I think we're good. Essence of Dexterity. And then Essence of Constitution. Fantastic. I love the feeling of just slowly getting stronger and stronger and having more, you know, power over this domain, essentially. Like, we're getting new forms, we're getting, you know, little +1s here and there to our stats. We're clearing out more and more enemies. Like, we're becoming more and more of, like, the boss of this area, you know? So I'll say it again. The fade is not that bad. Okay, guys? Okay, well, I don't know if I want to... I'll try fighting him as Duran. Because he's just... Okay, maybe I shouldn't. Because I'm doing very little damage. Yeah, but I think we're doing a decent job things get really bad here, I guess I can stealth out. It seems like it's getting pretty bad here. Maybe I should go golem and then punch him. Punch him before he punches me. And then we'll throw a rock. And then we'll punch him. And then we'll punch the ground. Yeah, golems are definitely just best fought with another golem. Okay, it's like the only way to kill a golem is with a golem. Even though we already killed one as the Shade, and the Shade did very well actually. But that was only one golem. If I was a Shade fighting like those two golems where I almost died, then that would have been really bad. Mage? I think let's start as the Burning Man here. Let's prepare to throw a fireball. I hate that I pulled out my weapons. And then let's actually go as the Spirit. Because they're mages and stuff, you know? Okay, we're gonna throw regeneration on me. And then I don't want to... Oh gosh. We're gonna try freezing this person. Yeah, that was pretty effective. Just want to get them out of the fight here. Let's use regeneration. We might need to go golem again. Hopefully we can... Hold on, no. Freeze that person. Okay, that should help out a little bit. If we could stop missing, that'd be fantastic, man. Absolutely fantastic. This guy's the one that's doing all the damage because we're weak to physical attacks. Let's freeze this guy. And then if we could stop missing, like, have we hit a single hit? We have, but like it was like very bad. Freeze that girl. Okay, she resisted. Let's, you know, go behind this pillar for a sec. Lure her to us, and then freeze her, and then slap her. I said slap. Okay, slap her. That's right. I don't need to be golem all the time, see? School of Creation. See, I'm getting all this knowledge, I'm getting all this power, you know, I'm getting all these things. Duran could make a living out here in the Fade. And Duran's never been in the Fade because he's a dwarf. And because he's a dwarf, he can't be a mage, or like have magical... Yeah, the dwarves are cut off from the Fade, which is why they don't have magic, I believe. And that's also kind of why they're more resistant to magic, as far as I understand, from a very simplistic description of the whole thing. But I've never been to the Fade, obviously, because I haven't been able to, I mean, I don't know if we can dream as dwarves, because it's like the dream world, you know? But, Stone Golem. Yeah, we'll try the same strategy, kind of. But, anyway, I can't use magic, because I'm a dwarf. But because I'm a dwarf, it gives me some advantages. Okay, he resisted. Okay, can I, like... Okay. Perfect. Perfect. We're just lining them up right at the door, although now we're letting them all in because that guy punched me. Fortunately, they resisted that. We can, like, zoom out here. Come on, stop missing. Okay, 2. Slam this guy. Now we're really starting to play like an RTS. You know what? I didn't want to do this, but I'm going to hurl a rock at you. Oh, yeah. Honestly, I don't think I've ever played this game in this camera, you know? Like, it has advantages for sure, but like, I feel like the game was definitely meant to be experienced at this level. School of Entropy. That's nice. We're getting more and more knowledge. Unfortunately, I'm not a mage. This would be a really good time to be a mage. In terms of, like, all this knowledge we're getting and whatnot. Is that the only thing we had left? I think we're done on this floor. I'm going to... Yeah, I'm gonna go back. I think I'm faster as Duran. I think I'm gonna go back to the first floor, because there was a door you could open down there. And I want to make sure that I'm clearing everything, getting everything in each place. So I can be at my strongest. Oh, we almost missed this. School of Spirit. Let's see what I'm talking about. I could have just missed that School of Spirit. That would have been lost knowledge. Is this the door? It is, I think. It might just go directly back to the start, it looks like. But we have to open it. Open every door. And I don't know if we went through all the rat holes already. Probably. Okay. Just to be safe, we'll go check the rat holes, okay? We'll check the rat holes. I'm pretty sure they just go in between these rooms, though. I'm like 90% sure. Okay. Then does this one just go... Have we gotten this? I think we may have gotten this already. It's possible that we had to be in the spirit form to get this. No, I think we just got it already. And unfortunately, they have a chest here that we can't even open. Just teasing. Yeah, I haven't been able to loot anything since I've gotten here. That's the unfortunate part about this being essentially like the dream world is, you know, no loot. Okay, so I think we've officially completed this fully. I think we'll just kind of go around completing all these, and then after that we'll complete these ones, and then go to the final spot. Okay. Locked door. I think I know what to do here. Okay, and then there's a lot of bad guys over there. That's a lot of bad guys, too. Burning Templars. Okay. Well, actually, we might be relatively fine in this form. I don't know. Okay, I think they're gonna be immune to Fireball, but we're gonna throw it anyway. Maybe, if anything, I might be able to knock them down. Okay, I did knock some of them down. It's kind of a really bad position to be in. Especially because I'm getting stunned and slammed and like all this other stuff. And I think... Oh man, I hope there was an auto-save in between this. Seriously? Okay, okay. I think this is the best course of action. Just kamikaze right here. Okay, yes, they're immune to it, sure, but like... Okay, hold on. Hold up. I wanted to go to Duran to heal. And then we are going to do this. Okay, Duran just hit immediately after that, so... That was bad. Honestly, Duran's doing a pretty good job just as Duran, so that's fine, I guess, but... I think I'm gonna go as the Golem. And then we're going to use the... Wait. Yeah, this is the way we gotta go. Okay, well, we are taking such a massive amount of damage. I mean, so are they, though, I guess. Can you punch? Can you hit? Okay, let's get this guy out of here, I guess. Let's focus on this Hound? Maybe? If I can, you know, just hit the Hound, maybe? Okay. Hit the skeleton. I think they're doing very little damage to us, even though we have very little health, so I think we're still okay. This is definitely a golem carry moment. Okay. That was a close one, to be honest with you. That was quite the eventful fight there. Might be the most enemies I've ever fought at once, actually. Like, I think that's actually the most amount of enemies I've fought in one battle. Okay, so then this is the boss of this section. Okay, I'm gonna have to zoom out so I can actually properly use my spell here. Okay, we're gonna go as the fire dude, because it just makes sense for this, because he can't really hurt us. Except the bad news is we can't hurt him very much, because we can't use our abilities on him. But I'd rather be, you know, nearly immune to his attacks than being able to damage him more so. I trust my DPS more than his. That's alright. The sloth demon's probably freaking out right now. He's having his nightmare right now. Okay, so we have now unlocked this area, which we are not going to yet. I believe there's probably still stuff to look around here and get some loot. I know these +1s aren't exactly a lot on their own, but like, we've gotten a lot of +1s, okay? Like, it starts to add up. I don't know if we've been through there. Maybe? No. See what I'm talking about? More +1s, man. They're coming in pretty quick. Okay, okay, we came out of this room. We'll go through that mouse hole, I guess. Yeah, nothing else over there. I'll go through the mouse hole. Okay, it'll go through the mouse hole. And we are... Where are we? Oh, we just went backwards. Okay. Let's go back through the mouse hole then. Okay, so I think this is the first floor. We can unlock this now, so that's something. As for what's in here, I do not know. Some loot is what's in here. Got my magic up. That is almost essentially useless to me as a dwarf. Not even just like as a non-mage character, but as a dwarf. You know, someone who couldn't even become a mage if I wanted to. The good news about having a higher magic score, though, is it increases the magic resistance of your character. So it's not completely useless. Having a magic resistance is quite nice. But not only, you know, is it not that useful because I can't use magic, but it's not really necessary on a dwarf because I'm more resistant to magic as is. And I believe we've gone through there. There's nothing there. Let's check the mouse hole. Check the mouse hole. Nope. That just goes back here. I am a completionist, okay? I am someone who has to do everything, okay? That's just how I am. maybe it's good content, maybe it's not, I don't know. I guess if you were looking for, you know, all of the items yourself, which I highly doubt because this game is like over a decade old, but if you were looking for it yourself, you could, you know, tune in and do that stuff. I think since we're already over here, we're going to just go ahead and do a nightmare here. And these areas are quite small, if I remember correctly, so I can stop being a mouse now.
Maker, forgive me. I failed them all. They died and I did not stop it.
Wow. But they're not dead yet. The circle will still be saved.
What about all this? How can you say that when you are faced with this?
You'd think Wynn
Death.
would
Can
be
you
more
see?
perceptive
all
about being
around
in the Fade. Like, I've never even been in the Fade. Maybe it's because I'm a dwarf. Canonically, we can say maybe it's because I'm a dwarf that I have such a better perception that this is in real life. Essentially, like, I've never been here. I don't know, and I'm more magic resistant. And I don't know. There's probably some decent reasons you can make as to why I, in particular, am the one that didn't get caught up in this, like in the dream sequence.
Why was I spared? If not,
You listening to anything I'm saying, Wynn?
use is my life. Now that I have failed in the task that was given me, leave me to my grief. I shall bury their bones, scatter their ashes to the four winds, and mourn their passing till I too am dead.
I'm finding it hard to feel sympathy for demons.
Your blatant disregard for the souls of the dead strikes me as being utterly inappropriate.
They're not dead yet. This is a trick. To fall apart so easily just doesn't seem like you. We'll say that because I think it's very accurate. Like, she's a very experienced mage, and I don't know what her position is necessarily, but she should probably not be able to fall for this.
You do not know me. You have no right to make such judgments.
But what if I persuade? Ignore everything else.
I do not know what this will accomplish, but I will do this if it will satisfy you. It is difficult to focus. It feels as though something is stopping me from concentrating. I've never had so much trouble. Perhaps some time away from this place will help me think clearly.
Yes. Great, all that weeping was rather irritating. I agree, to be honest.
Don't leave us, Wynn. We don't want to be alone.
Holy Maker, stay away, foul creature.
Holy Maker. You have to defeat them to leave.
Stay, Wynn. Sleep soundly in the comforting embrace of the earth. Do not fight it. You belong here with us.
No, not yet. My task is not yet done. It is not time yet.
Come away to your rest.
Okay. I think I'm gonna try staying as Duran. No. I think I'm gonna try staying as Duran here. Because, you know, Dwarf, Duran, what more needs to be said? And these guys don't deserve any transformations, they're too weak.
Is it over?
Just my
Take them
base
in
form
for
can
you.
take them.
Wait, what's happening? Where are you going?
Well, that's one. 1 out of 3 of my companions has been recovered, essentially. nothing else here. See, so each island is pretty small like that, so should be pretty quick to get all this done here. Since we have all the forms now, all I really am doing is just, you know, making sure I don't miss any power-ups or anything like that. Yeah, I can't resist the mouse hole. I gotta check this. It's been like a week since I played, so I don't remember all the stuff. Yeah, I have no idea where I am. Have I been in here? No, I have not. I'm not really sure what's good against these guys. I'm just gonna go as Duran. Okay, well, I didn't want to stealth, but that's fine. Yeah, Duran's doing just fine on his own. That stun damage is crazy. Okay, and there's a door there. Let's just break this down since we're golem here. Make sure everything's opened up. Yeah, we just went in from that room over there. Let's go ahead and go through the secret door. Okay, we got some more dudes here. We're gonna trap that guy. And then we're going to freeze this guy. Or not. He resisted. Okay, this is probably the worst class to be. Let's go as Fireman. Although that guy didn't resist. The Cage spell, or whatever it's called, seems to be quite effective against, well, kind of just everything. But these guys shouldn't be much of a threat to really any of my forms besides my rat form. I'm just going as the fire guy because they keep exploding and stuff. I bet this just goes... Yes. Yeah, it just goes over here. Okay. I wonder what this statue's of. Is that like an elven god? Some kind of demon god? I don't know. Seems pretty important though. Okay, I think I'm going to go as this form, and then we're going to cage the arcane horror. We're going to freeze this guy, who seems to be very resistant. Actually, this may be perhaps a terrible form to be. Okay, golem time. That's right. No one messes with the golem, although I am dying to walking bomb. Oh gosh. Okay, I need to heal fast before I explode. Okay, I don't know how much damage it's gonna do. Okay, I only explode on death. Okay. That's good to know. Okay, I'll just open up that door there. And we go through this portal, I guess. This looks to be the way to the boss of this section. I'm not sure if these guys are weak to fire or anything. Let's try some fire on this guy. I mean, it's okay, I guess. Not really worth it. Kind of better to just kill him the old-fashioned way, I guess. Okay, well, that's a little annoying, but it's fine, I guess. Oh gosh, yeah, okay, that hurt a lot. Let's do that. Let's use a lesser potion because I'm cheap like that. Okay, maybe we should use a bigger potion. Did I even use the okay, well now let's use a normal greater potion, I suppose. Oh, what? I just went from like almost full health to just insta-dead. I have no idea where the last save was, guys. This... Oh gosh. Really?
Maker, forgive
Okay,
me.
come on, come on. Who cares? No one cares when. No one cares. Pull it together. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah.
Blatant
Blah 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 blah. Persuade. Blah blah.
Some time away from this place will help me think clearly.
Irritating.
Maker, stay away.
More demons to kill, it seems. Sure. Okay, we're gonna go throw some sand in this guy's eye a second time. I actually took quite a bit of damage there, but that's okay. The wind can tank magic a bit more than I can, I think. Just because, you know, our main stat should be magic. Okay, anyway, I guess we're down here. Okay, cool.
Is it over?
Okay, wind's gone, we're gone, let's go. We don't really have to go that far, I guess. It's okay. Don't really fully remember. We went through this rat hole, then we went through this other rat hole, which I think this door goes the same place. No. Okay, and then that one goes over here. We go through this rat hole here. And then we go through some fire or something over here. Wrong form. Yeah, I've not been in there. That's just gonna go into this room, I believe, but here we go. Might as well go through. Okay, then we're gonna go use the golem. And then we're gonna destroy these guys. Okay, get destroyed. Unfortunately, I cannot break this door down until my number 4 is cooled down. I wonder if I swap forms, will it like reset it? No, the game's too smart for that. That'd be kind of broken though. Okay. Let's go ahead and just clear these guys out real quick. Okay, I don't know why this guy opened the door this time. That's not what happened last time. And this guy also resisted last time. So I mean, that's something that's better about this run going so far. I'm just gonna swap the Burning Man here. Okay. Then we got this door here. I'm just gonna go right through the door. But whatever, bro. I'm breaking in. Okay, we're going straight for this guy. Get the heck out of here. Darn it. He's smart. Okay, well, this shambling corpse that doesn't have anything on me now. The real damage was the arcane horror. Then I believe we need to turn into Burning Man here. And I'm going to actually save right here. No, this one. Okay. And we just got some abominations here, you know, nothing here going on. Desire abomination? Not quite sure what that means. Like, is it like the... I know there's like rage abominations, but like what's the difference really? Like they seem exactly the same. Corpses, arcane horror, that's... Oh yeah, this is where I died, right? Okay, we're going to toss this like right there. Okay. Okay, let's go for that arcane horror. Actually, he's already dead. Fantastic. Why didn't that happen last time? Get out of here, regular corpses. I'm a flaming corpse. With weapons. See how easy that could have been? And then this must be the boss room. Okay, there's the safe.
Catch me if you can. I know you want.
Okay. So I believe, it's possible that the thing that made them into abominations is like the sin, I guess you would say, like the desire sin or whatever made them into desire abominations, and like rage made them into rage abominations. I don't know. Anyway, now we're chasing this. This boss is pretty cool just because it's more than just like walk into this room. Angry guy gets mad at you, you kill angry guy, you know, like there's a lot more narrative going on here.
The game isn't over, mortal.
Okay. Resisted. Okay, let's go golem mode. And then let's throw a rock. And then let's go up and punch her. And then let's go up and smash the ground. And you thought you were something, huh? You thought you were something? Please tell me I'm not stuck in this. Okay. I thought I glitched for a second there where I was just gonna be... Like, she gets the last laugh where... Yeah, she dies, but... You know, I get trapped in the Fade for Eternity or whatever, stuck in a glitched ice spell. Which one's worse? I don't know. It would be kind of a cool... It sounds like a really cool concept. Like for a story. But... not for my game, okay? Don't touch my game. You know, I don't think we really missed anything in this area. As far as I'm aware, I don't know. We'll go to a nightmare here. And this time it's Morgan. Okay. Blemeth, what are you doing here? Whoa.
Away with you. I shall
See,
have no more of your pestering.
why is Morgan
I
so
am your mother.
so easily able
Do
to
you
see
not
through?
love me? You are as much my mother as my little finger right here is the Queen of Ferelden. I know you, Fade Spirit. You cannot fool me.
Are you more clever than your own dear mother? Surely such pride must be punished.
Whoa there.
There! That is for not showing respect.
That is far more like it, but it is too little too late, Spirit. 'Tis you at last. Come and rid me of this vexatious spirit. I weary of being prodded.
Alright, I'm coming. Why is she prodding you?
You ask me? It cannot even read my mind well enough to form a decent copy, yet it hounds me still.
She doesn't even acknowledge her own mother. My heart, it breaks.
Oh, slay it, and quickly. Even the true Flemeth was never as annoying as this.
Okay. Let's throw some sand in her eye. See, this is what I like about Morgan. She's very skilled. She's clearly better than, you know, like one of the top mages in the circle. And she's way younger. Way more attractive, mind you, as well, okay? Like, I don't know what Wynn looks like in her prime, okay? I imagine it's very similar because all the bodies are very similar in this game. As in, like, I believe the way it works is, like, they have, like, a male human, female human, dwarf male, dwarf female, and then you just have, like the different heads and hairs and stuff like that, right? But for the most part, like, it makes it so much easier for armor sets and stuff to fit on you if you're not making like 1,000 different body shapes and sizes, right? Anyway, we're gonna poke her And then we're gonna poke her
It's your
harder.
time to die. Is too easy.
Too easy indeed,
It's
Morgan.
about time. That was most... Wait. What is this? No, not this again. I refuse.
See this, and this isn't even like full power Morgan. This is like Morgan, you know, early Morgan. We're not even like halfway through the game yet, Morgan. To be fair though, like if you went to this place first, or you know at the end, you'd get like the same outcome obviously, but I just find it to be very impressive. Okay. Locked door. I bet that's where we have to go. I think we've done all this. Pretty sure. So yeah, let's just go through this door. There could be... okay, fine, let me just go check. I know I'm gonna hate it because it's gonna be a waste of time. But I have to check because I am a completionist who's obsessed with completing. Gonna find a whole lot of nothing, but it could be like a ghost door or something we missed. It could be, I don't know, a thing we had to turn into the ghost to collect. Could be a mouse hole that we didn't go into. I don't know, I'm pretty sure that one just goes over there. I'm almost certain it's a whole lot of nothing though. No. 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 Ooh, we do have a locked door here though. Okay, so, okay, this was not a wasted trip. Okay, guys, this was not a wasted trip. Alright, looks, there's definitely got some loot in here. Okay, I can feel it. Give me the loot. That's right, I told you guys, this was not a wasted trip. Give me that strength. I need strength. Just because I needed to wield my weapons, unfortunately. Which I really hate that. I hate that so much. Because I don't even use my strength as my damage multiplier. I use my cunning as my damage stat. And because my cunning's my damage stat, I don't need strength for my armor because I'm using like light armor, which requires dexterity. And then I don't need strength for anything besides just holding my weapons. So it's very useless. It's like if my cunning stat didn't replace my strength stat, sure, that's cool, you know? It'd be worth putting stats in. I mean, yeah, I guess putting points into, right? Makes sense. But just to hold the weapon, I don't know. I mean, it's probably worth the DPS, but like at the same time, I'd be gaining DPS by just putting more into cunning. Or, you know, I could get more constitution, or I could get more willpower, or, you know, anything else. What's this ghost fog going on here? Well, let me just check this mouse hole here. Okay, I don't think this goes anywhere I need to be. Don't know where this is. Oh, and I do know where this is. Let's go run back. Well, just to be safe. No loot. Wasting my time. Okay. No more playing games. I'm gonna break this door down. I'm FBI opening up on you. Okay, what is that? Herlocks? Let's just charge it. You know, let's just... Oh gosh, that's a lot. Okay, maybe we shouldn't just charge it. Maybe I should have saved that. You know, I definitely should have saved my quake ability. My rock's almost ready. We're gonna focus this basic Hurlock. Okay, my rock is ready. This should do pretty good. Okay, it did pretty good. It does seem to have actually affected me. That's interesting. Let's get this emissary to back off. Okay, never mind, I might die. Wait. The power of Quake. Okay, let's punch that guy. Let's attack this guy. Let's actually, let's use my rock first. Hopefully not die before then. Quickly change back. That was close. Quickly change back. Take a greater potion. Oh. Okay, most of them actually died from that. So, Duran can clean this up. Darn it. Duran, you can clean this up, right? He just shield bashed me, bro. Darkspawn emissary. Hey, Duran, I'm disappointed in you, Duran. Disappointed, absolutely disappointed. Get this emissary. How did you not even hit the emissary? What? Hey, just get this guy out of here. And then you're just gonna miss. You're just gonna miss. Okay, we got him. We did a kill animation. Okay. Great. Let's use another lesser potion because I'm getting a little broke here. Let's try stunning this guy. Let's do some big damage. Hey, big damage, big damage, big damage, no big damage. Okay, cool, Duran. That's fantastic. How about some big damage? Okay, nice block. Let's swipe and completely miss. Let's use Deadly Strike, which should give us like a higher crit rate or damage or something. Okay, we're gonna use another lesser potion, which was about one swing of his sword. Why is this guy so strong, man? I refuse to swap off Duran for this, okay? Duran should be able to handle it. That's right. Okay. What we should have done, there's still a guy over there. What we should have done is open the door. Well, we had to open it as the golem, but we opened the door, used the Burning Man, fireball right there where they all were standing. The three guys up here. We swapped to this, probably. We use the chain, like the prison spell on the Hurlock dude, the big Hurlock, this guy. And then we freeze another guy, we swap off that. We maybe go back to Burning Man, we use the funnel fire, so they all take some AoE. Then we end off on the golem where we do a bunch of big damage. But Duran's a great warrior. Okay, this should be his specialty. I'm also... I find it hard to know if these are like real Darkspawn. Because like the demons here I'm pretty sure are real. Like if you kill the demons in the Fade, they're like dead. But the part that I don't know for sure is like, I mean the Darkspawn aren't demons, I guess, per se. But I am willing to believe that the Darkspawn are, in fact, here, you know, like, the same way that the demons are still here, right? Okay, this seems to be the boss room. Probably gonna be easier than fighting that horde of Darkspawn. What is it? The Crusher. Oh, okay, I see. You wanna go, bro? I don't even need to transform to be you. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. I love the tip over of the golem. It's just like I'm tipping over like a statue or something, you know, like very nice work on the animation and stuff there. Hey bro, have you ever heard of not spamming? This guy's salty, bro. He's literally salty. He's so salty. punch that, okay, unironically, okay, that was actually pretty cool. Okay, like, he's doing his charge up, I'm doing my charge up, bro. We do like a key blast on each other, bro. Clearly mine's better though. But, you know, if his hit first, obviously it would have been a different story there. Let's stun. That's right, I'm the champion now. I'm the champion, bro. That was a cool fight. Okay. And now I believe we are fully done in this area, which means that we can go to the nightmare area. And then once we go to the nightmare area, we'll get Alistair and go get revenge on the sloth demon. Child. I wonder what it'd be like if you went to Denrim first and talked to Alistair. I'm pretty sure this is Alistair's sister. So if you went to Denrim first and talked to his sister and stuff, like, would he be able to see through this because, like, he knows his sister better? Or, like, would it be harder because he knows his sister better? I don't know.
Hey, it's great to see you again. I was just thinking about you. Isn't that a marvelous coincidence? This is my sister, Goldana.
Yes.
These are her children, and there's more about somewhere.
She doesn't, I don't think she has children, so...
At long last.
If she does, she doesn't have this many children. So, this is like her, this is his perception of her, right? And so, I'm very curious now, if you go meet his sister before coming here, what's the difference? Is there any difference? Does it still show, like, the kids? Does it still have her portrayed the same way? You know, is he able to, like, see through the lie? Who knows, you know? Get away from them, Alistair. This is a trick.
What are you talking about?
Well, Alistair, is your friend staying for supper?
Say you'll stay. Goldana's a great cook. Maybe she'll make her mince pie. You can, can't you?
Of course, dear brother. Anything for you.
She's just a demon in disguise. Don't believe her.
How can you say that about Goldana? She's the soul of goodness. You're acting really strangely.
Yes. Think about this and how you got here. Think carefully. Yes. What are you thinking, Mark? Think, Mark. I'm going to persuade, obviously.
Right. If it makes you happy. It's a little fuzzy. That's strange.
Alistair, come and have some tea.
No. Wait. I remember a tower. The circle. It was under attack. There were demons. That's all I really remember.
Holy moly.
I'm hearing noises. The moly has been summoned. The holy moly. The sloth demon, do you remember that? Yeah, sloth demon.
Are you saying this is a dream? But it's so real.
Of course it's real. Now wash up before supper and
Something doesn't feel quite right here. I think I have to go.
Yes, come with me then.
No, he is ours, and I'd rather see him dead than free.
Yes, this is silver-tongued. Oh yeah. Yes, we are finally getting our companions back. This is actually the final companion, Alistair. I already got the other two. Save. Get her, Duran. Let's kill Goldana, his sister. That's right. Easy kills. While Alistair's getting wrecked over here by some skeletons. They are devouring skeletons, though, in his defense, okay? how is he the guy that does something important? I don't know what you're talking about. Unless you went and watched like a lore video, watched some spoilers or something. Or maybe I said he does something important, I don't know. The baby thing?
Gold Danner?
Baby thing.
I can't believe it.
What are you talking about? What are you saying he's like Odysseus? He drops a baby off the wall? Oh wait, I think I do remember talking about this, right? I think I said he's related to Kalen, right? The king? The dead king? Pretty sure I mentioned that in one of the previous streams. I don't remember if you were there or not, but it seems like you were. I don't know, maybe you're just not that intelligent.
Yes, well, try not to tell everyone how easily fooled I was. Are we going now? Wait, where are you going? What's happening to me? Hey!
Okay. Alistair and the others have been rescued. It's now finally time. We've completed every section of this place. We have cornered the sloth demon. There's nowhere left for him to hide besides his little... the center of his little web that we have burning around him. I don't know, because Alistair's probably a relatively common fantasy name, I guess. Alright. Let's go talk to this guy.
What do we have here? A rebellious minion? An escaped slave?
No, you're laughing now.
But you do have some gall. But playtime is over. You all have to go back now.
Oh, here I am. And there you are. You just disappeared. Well, no matter.
You made a dangerous enemy, demon, by toying with my mind.
Yes, you don't want to toy with her mind, demon.
We found each other in this place, and you cannot stand against us.
If you
Yeah, Morgan was the only one who saw through the lies of the dream world. Quite easily, it seems. Which I find to be quite impressive. And my lore reason as to why Duran was able to see through my dream world, like with Duncan at the beginning, my lore reason is because I'm a dwarf. Dwarves are cut off from the Fade, therefore they're not able to be mages. And so Duran's never been to the Fade. He's never dreamt. I don't know if dwarves can dream, but they certainly can't dream and then end up in the spirit world, essentially, like everyone else can. So, being that I'm both more magic resistant because I'm a dwarf, but also cut off from the Fade, and I have no other way of being here since I've never dreamt here, I've never, you know, been a mage or anything. You're not an elf? Yeah, so I feel like Duran would be able to see through this because he'd be like, what the heck is going on here? You know, like, this feels very uniquely different. I don't know. It's the Fae that can't dream? I don't know what you're talking about. Back to the... what did he say? If you go back quietly, blah, 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 blah. Elves are Fae? What is Fae, though? I'm not doing anything you tell me.
I could make it like the real world, if that's what you want. I could keep you happy indefinitely. Do you want that?
I'm pretty sure they do sleep, though. Oh, he's offering me the Matrix thing right now. I could go live out my life as a guy who's able to eat steak and stuff. Well, this isn't D&D. I'll make my own happiness, thank you.
Think about someone other than yourself. I'm hurt. So very, very hurt.
They are like our spirit-like beings. I mean, I wouldn't call the elves that, but I mean, I guess these elves are kind of like that, but they're not the same. And there's also different elves. There's like the Dalish elves and then like the city elves. And the city elves are definitely not like that at all. I'll take my chances. I'll do nothing you say.
You wish to battle me?
It's right.
You will learn to bow to your betters, mortal.
You're not the final boss. Okay, can I stun him? Okay, I can. Also, I haven't had a team, for multiple hours now, so I can actually, like, strategize a bit what's going on here. Okay, we're going to have Morgan. Oh, wait, I'm on Morgan. Okay. Have Morgan do that. And we're going to use Stone Fist on the Sloth dude. Stone Fist. Alistair, we're going to use number 3. And me, we're going to turn into a golem. And then we're going to punch him. Oh, yeah, I just knocked out Morgan. Just have Morgan do that. The rat dance. Okay, well, Morgan just died. Wait. Okay, well, wait, hold up, revival. Wynn has revival.
I am here.
That's right. We're not done yet. Okay, unfortunately that does, friendly fire. That's bad. Okay, I'm not used to being in my party as a golem, okay? Okay, no mana, okay. I don't know who Wynn's healing is. I think she's healing Morgan. Okay, Morgan just died again. I don't know. I think Wynn just healed herself. Wynn, why are you so selfish? Okay, I'm going to swap back to Duran because I'm getting some back shots right now. Stun this man. Okay. Unfortunately, Morgan is such a high priority target. Alistair is not doing his job at getting this enemy's attention. Morgan's just too good. He knows Morgan's too good. Okay, now let's go as the Burning Man. It would actually be preferable that he targets us instead of Alistair because we are immune to fire. Okay, can we like get him off of Wynn? Okay, I guess not. Okay, Wynn, take that. Yeah, and then heal yourself. Perfect. Okay. And it crashed. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, well, I imagine we are probably maybe 10 minutes back. Maybe not super far, I don't know. It might be like right when we got to his realm. So we might just have to basically restart the whole fight. Yes, that is in fact what is going on. Okay. Not terrible. We can save Morgan, I guess. I'm not doing anything you tell me. I'll make my own happiness. I'm not taking my chances. And then we're going to, stun him. Alistair's going to do that. Morgan's going to do that. Wynn's going to do that. Okay, Duran's going to get some hits off. Morgan's going to turn the shield thing on. Wynn's going to shoot a stone fist at him. And after I get up, okay, we gotta make sure he doesn't target Morgan. He's going for Alistair, that's perfect. Alistair can take some brain damage. What the heck was that teleporting? Guy's glitching. Guys, he's literally cheating. Okay. And we freeze him. And then I would like to use, mass rejuvenation. Yes, that's what I wanted to use. Did you see that freeze? He was in quite the pose. Okay, now I am a golem. Time to punch him. That's right, you fool. Okay, time to go Burning Man. Don't use fire on him, Morgan. What are you doing? Stop targeting Morgan. When you heal Alistair. Alistair, can you, like, get his attention? Okay, Morgan just used life drain or something. Okay, so we did not crash this time. We have made it to the third phase. Let's shoot some flames at him. Hold on, where? Oh, Morgan's back there. Okay. Okay, I think just staying as the flame dude is fine here. I mean, we can go to this form for a sec here and then do that. In fact, this guy is probably better for the rage demon, actually, because he has a frost spell. That's right. That's right. Now he's... I think this is his base form, maybe? We're going to, well, I think I'm stuck. I think I'm legit stuck. Wait, hold up. Okay. I don't know why I was down for 12 bajillion seconds there, but whatever. Okay, I am out of constitution. I mean, not stamina. Everyone's out of everything, essentially, except for Alistair. Alistair really needs to start picking up his own weight. Mass rejuvenation should help. Okay, we are going to swap to Golem, since this is like the last time I get to be a Golem. Duran's true form. Okay, that's his real form. Okay, there it goes. Oh, that freeze was great. Whoever just got that off. I gotta be careful about this rock power. I don't want to hit my companions. Okay. Why are you dying? Actually, hold on. Let's use group heal instead. I don't know if that's worth it, but sure. And then let's change forms. Oh, okay. I'm out of stamina. That's why. Let's use mana drain on... Hold on. Is that him? Oh, there he is. Okay, let's use mana drain on him because I think he uses magic in this form. And I'm gonna go back to my form so I can take a potion.
bit more dying, please.
He's getting wrecked. Okay, he definitely does use magic. Okay, that hurt quite a bit. Okay, yeah, everyone take like at least a lesser potion. Some cheap like that. Your lives are on the line. Take the weakest potion. Seems pretty legit. Okay, yeah, see, we didn't need no better potion.
You defeated the demon.
The demon indeed is dead.
I never expected you to free yourself. To free us both. When you return, take the litany of Adrala from my body.
How many walk-ons do you need?
It will protect you from the worst of the blood magic.
Aren't you coming?
I cannot go with you. I've been here far too long. For you, it will have been an afternoon's nap. Your body won't have wasted away in the real world while your spirit lays in the hands of the demon.
You think you're going to die?
Every minute I was here, the sloth demon was feeding off of me, using my life to fuel the nightmares of this realm. There is so little of me left. I was never meant to save the Circle, or survive its troubles. I am dying. It is as simple as that.
You can only submit one at a time. Well, yes, but like every single stream you submit a new one. But I'll take a look in a sec here, I guess. I could heal you. I don't know what I can do. I'm not a mage. There must be something I can do.
Thank you, but it is too late for me. I do not fear what may come. They say we return to the Maker in death, and that isn't such a terrible thing. My only regret is that I could not save the Circle. But you can. Take the litany off my body when you return. It is important.
Okay. What about you?
I can rest easy, knowing you will save the Circle. I'm not a hero. Perhaps trying to be one was foolish.
That's not true. You did a lot to help the Circle.
Dark times, greater acts of heroism, eh? You may be right. Before I was taken to the Circle, my mother said I was meant for greatness. I would be more than my ancestors could have ever dreamed. I hope I haven't disappointed her.
Why is it gotta be so broken? He gets the messed up version of the... I'm sure she's very proud of you.
It's time for us both to be on our way. Remember the litany of Adrala. The Circle is all that matters now. Thank you, and goodbye, friend.
Yes, this is the last time you'll get to talk to anything besides a demon. Unless his spirit just literally just dies right there, I don't know. Hey, look, it's his body. It's the litany of Adrala. Wow. I wonder what we're gonna use that for. Also, hey, look, it's that sloth demon that took the form of an abomination since he essentially needed someone's body as a host, so I guess he was an abomination. I'm not really sure where all this fleshiness comes from. Some weird demon, you know, like some like doom fleshiness going on here, I guess. This is something you see often with the Darkspawn as well. It could be a connection of some sort, but I'm not quite sure. Oh, we're almost full. We have like nothing left. I'm going to just take these potions. Okay, let's get arcs. Okay, it just crashed. Man, it is being very feisty tonight. It's being quite a piece of work tonight. Yeah, but what's the infection thing do? And like, how do they get it here? Is it just like made up of like the flesh of like all the people they killed or something? Did some like weird demon rituals? Um, 4GB patch is a must for Origins these days. I think I have the patch. I'm not, I'd have to look through my files to be certain, but I did get a patch. Oh no, don't you... Okay. So, it didn't save after we got out of the Fade, guys. Okay, so we're back here. We're back here. Okay. Luckily, this isn't such a long fight, but it's very annoying that we've crashed at this section twice now. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I got something related to fixing the game. I don't know if it's really working or if I did it wrong, or maybe there's something else additionally that was supposed to be with it. I'm not sure, but I believe I have the patch. I'm not certain. I do actually have that version, yes, because the Steam version is absolutely... It's just complete garbage. It's not even an actual game. It's like... It's so bad. It's just like this nightmare of files, and it's an absolute mess. So I spent like a couple days trying to get the Steam version to work when I was setting all this up. I eventually... Okay, the sounds are still a little bit broken. Okay, hold on. We're gonna skip this for a second, and then I'm gonna check OBS for a second here. I want to see if I can fix those sounds. I don't know why the sounds decide to break on me sometimes as well. Everything tonight's just breaking. I'm gonna refresh the audio though. Okay. Maybe the audio will be fixed now, perhaps? I think it's fixed. I'm not doing anything you tell me. Quadruple A. Okay, well now my game is just breaking, bro. I don't know what's with this particular section, but I've been having some technical issues. I don't want... Actually, I said this. I'll make you happy. Or I'll make myself happy. Hold on. I think I need to remove that, that attack. I think it was that attack that got me copyright. Which, it's not really a big deal. I believe in the VOD it just makes it silent. And so that section, whenever you throw out this, it should make this silent now so no one can hear me in the VOD. So I think I need to remove this or make my own version, so I don't get copyright for it. You know, throw a Spanish song in there like this. Okay, okay, we're gonna stun this guy. Morgan's going to turn on flame swords. Wynn's already doing that. So we'll throw a stone fist. Alistair just did that. That's great. Do that. This is only the third time we're doing this fight, guys. Don't worry. Okay, time to go Golem Boy. Duran's true form. Okay, I thought he was gonna do his charge attack. Hold on. I wanna make sure I don't hit anyone with this. Alistair might get hit with that. Yeah, I don't even know if he got hit by that. Okay, Alistair, you go there. Okay, and then we're going to do... Okay, actually, he just got knocked down to the ground. For a sloth demon, he's pretty energetic, yeah. He's just, you know, he's been, like, saving his energy, you know? And then he goes out in, like, big bursts, you know, like a crocodile or something. Oh, gosh. Okay, well, first, I'm going to punch him. After I punch him, we're going to, swap to Spirit. I'm also going to check everyone else out here for a second here. Let's use Mass Rejuvenation. Morgan already used her... hold on, Morgan shouldn't activate that. Alistair, go ahead and do that. Anyway, what we want to do is throw some spells on this guy so he's trapped. I'll move out of that geyser I'm standing on. Use this frost spell. And then swap to the Burning Man. Okay. Okay, I'm going to save immediately after we do this boss fight, okay? If it crashes again, then I don't have to do the boss fight again. Also, I don't know if your guys' end of the audio sounds a bit weird. But the game just does that sometimes, you know? Just randomly decides to do that. Trying to get everything working smoothly on PC is not good with this game. Do you keep these multiforms? No, I do not. It's a bit scratchy. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing as well. I'm hoping it fixes, like, after the boss fight's dealt with, because it usually just fixes itself. I mean, if it persists, I could just restart the game after I get out of this and save. Okay, Alistair's getting a little cooked there. Suppose we'll heal him first. He can take some hits. Let's use Mass Rejuvenation. Okay. Okay, now... Alistair might die. Actually, no, we got some heals. Throw some heals on Alistair. Both of you. Okay, let's go as the big boy. Okay, wow, that did a lot of damage. Oh my gosh. Okay, Alistair. You take a greater potion. Wynn, you go ahead and take a lyrium potion. Morgan, you go ahead and take lyrium potion as well. And then I'm going to throw a rock. Okay, I interrupted him. I'm worried of using my number 3 power, Quake, because it will stun all my dudes. Maybe... Okay, if Alistair goes over there, I think I can use it. Okay. He unfortunately resisted it. But, you know, it's probably better that he was targeting me for a second there anyway. I think let's go with Spirit. After I get out of his cage spell. He just threw a... an ice storm on us or whatever. Oh, and Duran's dead. Okay. That did not happen canonically, okay. This last time we didn't have any issues with that. Okay.
You defeated the demon.
We've already seen this dialogue, so we're going to go ahead and spam through this. Are you coming? You think you're gonna die?
I was never meant to save the circle.
There must be something I can do.
Take the litany off my...
what about you?
I'm not a hero.
Nice try.
I hope I haven't disappointed
She's
her.
proud. Okay, and we just rose from the dead. Did you see that vampire rising right there? Anyway, I'm going to now save. Okay. And then what I'm actually going to do is even just exit the game. Like, fully exit the game. We're gonna reopen it. Or, well, what is this, like the 3rd time? Okay. Okay, we are done with the fight, at least, though. And then we got the litany of Adrala, which will be handy later.
Yes.
We got these potions here and a bow I'm not gonna take. Oh yeah, so the last thing that made me crash was trying to summon my dog. So let's try it again. Okay, Barkspawn is with us once more. It would have been cool if Barkspawn went into the Fade with us, but...
Something on your mind?
No. But it makes sense that he didn't, because there's not enough islands for this many, characters. Man... Even with this much capacity, I'm still having so many inventory issues. It's just because of the Mage Tower being... this, you know... one long run you have to do before you can even leave. Before we continue, let's take a quick inventory look. That's two-handed. Okay, I think... as it stands, my sword I have right now on Alistair might be better. But if I get enchantments on this sword, this one's definitely going to be better. So I think for now I'll just let Alistair use his sword. It's also very cool. I like the look of this sword. I wonder if I can... hold up. Okay, I can use this now? Yeah, I should probably equip that. Is this... main hand? Oh man. Well, goodbye, mace. I've been saving up for this axe for a long time, this little hatchet here. Let's check Morgan for the staff. The staff's really good. Improves blood magic. She doesn't have blood magic. And I think... I feel like her current staff's better. Maybe. I think it's probably better. Let's check Win. Win the Blood Mage. Honestly, I think Win's staff is better too, because I don't care about health regeneration. I don't care about regeneration out of combat. I don't care about blood magic that we can't use. It has less spell power. I mean, like I guess the base stat has more spell power though, so it kind of evens out. It's got a good amount of spirit damage. You know, 50% chance to ignite target. That's pretty cool. I don't know how good Lucky is. It does 0.2 more damage, and it doesn't have the 4 magic on it though. The 4 magic's actually pretty good. I think for looks and for the memes, because Win is perhaps the most opposed to blood magic at anyone, we shall give her that. And I might as well give her those. We don't have any shoes for her though. Okay, yeah, alright. We should be nearing the boss room here momentarily. I don't know how close it is, but I think it's only like another floor up, maybe. Okay, dragonlings. Man, I miss being a golem. Okay, I don't know what Morgan's doing. I'm just gonna let them kinda figure their own attacks and stuff out for a sec here. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have let them do that because it was more detrimental. Okay, I think it's working out alright. I didn't think I'd really have to be too strategic about this fight. You'll just have us raid a certain streamer you like? Do they have anything to do with Dragon Age, and do I know them? Because I bet the answer to both those is no. Beef bone, we don't need that. Also, I don't really see the point in raiding, unless... I don't know. Okay, that's a good helmet. We're gonna give him that helmet. We're gonna give him those gloves. Wait, hold on. No, he doesn't have enough strength for the blood dragon armor. Okay. I think we'll go and give him... This is certainly better, right? His current armor gives so much extra armor and stamina and health, though. Why do I want +2 magic? I mean, I guess that's magic resistance for him. A lot of fatigue. Honestly, I don't know if this is better. I mean, like, it's got twice the armor rating. But you have to keep in mind there's got a +6 armor rating as like a bonus thing there, so it's not even really that much higher. I don't know. Did we already do his boots? I think we'll give him these boots. And I guess I'll just throw on the armor. I think that's the full set. I'm not sure if there's a set passive. Yes, there is. I don't know what the bonus is. It says there's a bonus, but it doesn't really say what the bonus is. But there's a set passive, so I think it is definitely worth using. I don't think really have much to give the mages. think it's fine. Actually, hold on. Let's check Wynn's head. Yeah, that's fine. Anyway, back to this. Oh yeah, I wanted to... Wait, I can't... Okay. So I can't check my Babari's stats, since he's considered like a summon. You know, he's not like a companion, really. So I can't really check what he's got on right now. I only have one slot left. So I guess I'll throw out this bow. And then I'll take both these things. I'm probably gonna have to throw out some more stuff, since there's gonna be more loot. But we'll see, we'll see. Okay, Sloth Abomination. We just dealt with a Sloth Demon. Okay, so yeah, it does seem to me that the differences between the Sloth Abomination, the Desire Abomination, and the Rage Abomination, I'm assuming is the form or like the path they took to becoming an abomination. Like, I guess like which sin, you could say, brought them to becoming an abomination. Okay, I can't get through there, but fine. Okay, let's go look for some loot that I can't hold. I mean, that's some money. That's pretty good. Guess let's go ahead and throw out this. I'm not sure if 3 of these is worth more than one of those. I'm gonna assume it is. Okay. We are very I think maybe through a door or two is once we get to the staircase that leads up to the location we are headed to. I think this dagger is pretty cheap. I think this will give me more money, so we're gonna throw that in there. Vase, give me the mushroom. Chest, Beastman's dagger. Well, I'm pretty sure that's definitely better than my dagger. So we're going to definitely want that. But what must be sacrificed? What's the cheapest thing we have possible? This leather helmet. That's perfect. Okay. Nice to get a new dagger. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to wait on those enchants. Yeah, it's a pretty nice dagger. Okay. Believe just right up here somewhere. I think maybe the next door is... Yeah, the next door you can see on the map there. We are very close to the boss fight. Speaking of fight. I don't care about that, so I'm gonna leave that in there. Alistair looks so professional now in this armor. Okay, well this Greater Rage Demon might be the first of its kind we fought. I don't know why Morgan likes shooting fire at Rage Demons, that's just her thing. But I'm not sure if I've seen a Greater Rage Demon yet, I mean until just now. We've seen Lessers, we've seen normal ones. Not so sure about those Graders. Okay. Basic dagger, you can stay with that basic dude. Okay.
What?
And
I'm not falling asleep again.
okay.
This trick again? I know what you are. It won't work.
Do you?
I will stay strong.
I forgot this guy's name, but I know he's a pretty important figure later on in other games and stuff. I'm not gonna say too much. A Templar.
The boy is exhausted. And this cage, I've never seen anything like it. Rest easy. Help is here.
Enough visions. If anything in you is human, kill me now and stop this game. You broke the others, but I will stay strong for my sake. For theirs. Filthy blood mages.
Blood mages? Do I look like a blood mage?
I will not break. I'd rather
I mean, we are covered in a lot of blood, and I guess that's something to at least note. You're not gonna die, not if I can help it.
Silence! I'll not listen to anything you say. Now be gone! Still here. But that's always worked before. I close my eyes, but you are still here when I open them.
All I hear are screams, all I see are nightmares of those who've died. I am no trick of the mind.
Don't blame me for being cautious. The voices, the images, so
The screams.
Did Gregor send you? How? How did you get here?
I killed a lot of demons. I defeated everything in my way.
Good. Kill Aldred. Kill them all for what they've done. They caged us
Kill
like
them
animals.
all.
Looked for ways to break us. I'm the only one left. They turned some into monsters and...
I just realized that,
do.
hold on. My OBS closed the chat on my tiny little screen, so I wasn't able to see your chats. Oh, I see you're just saying epic things. Epic the musical things. Where's Irving and the other mages?
What others? What are you talking about?
Irving and the other mages who fought Aldred. Where are they?
They are in the harrowing chamber. The sounds coming up from there. Oh, Maker.
We must hurry. They are in grave danger, I am sure of it.
I am sure indeed.
Save them. You don't know what they've become.
You don't know what I am. And you do?
They've been surrounded by blood mages whose wicked fingers snake into your mind and corrupt your thoughts.
His hatred of mages is so intense. The memory of his friends' deaths is still fresh in his mind.
You have to end it now, before it's too late.
I'm not doing anything that I don't want to do, okay? I want to save everyone who can possibly be saved.
Are you really saving anyone by taking this risk?
Not necessarily because I am the most virtuous person, at least like Duran in this case, right? But it's because they can be useful to Duran and his army, okay? I can't decide on that before seeing what's going on.
It's your choice to make, but I beg you to consider what I have to say. You cannot tell Maleficarum by sight. Just one could influence the mind of a king, of a grand cleric.
I'm gonna be fine, dude, okay? It's fine. I don't want the blood of innocence on my hands, I guess.
I am just willing to see the painful truth, which you are content to ignore.
Okay, well then come out of your prison and do it yourself.
See, I am in no position to directly influence your
Okay,
actions,
well, that's a very convenient response.
Myself.
Perhaps I can free you?
Don't waste time on me. Deal with Aldred. If that is what you plan to do, once he is dead, I will be freed.
Okay, yes, everyone will be freed, including the mages.
No one ever listens. Not until it's far too late.
Okay, well the mages, I think the mages are more useful than the Templars, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. The mages in this game are kind of broken. I don't know if you know that. feel like I was pretty balanced there.
Do you accept the gift that I offer?
We got some sus cult stuff going on here. The horror, the horror. Yes, let's just wave our hands at that. Duran just strolls up. I don't care. I'm not shaken by this.
Here, an intruder. I bid you welcome. Care to join in our revels?
No, I'll just be going now. Imagine if that just happens. Stop what you're doing immediately.
Oh, how could I disobey when you say that in such a commanding voice?
I think he's hitting on me, guys.
I'm quite impressed you're still alive. Unfortunately, that must mean you killed my servants. Oh, well, they are probably better off dying in the service of their betters than living with the terrible responsibility of independence.
Morgan won't take that stand, yeah. Are you upset I killed your lackeys?
We needn't fixate on who killed whom. That doesn't help our relationship.
He's definitely hitting on me, guys. What are you trying to accomplish? There's no relationship to speak of. You're an abomination. I kind of want to say that just because of the hitting on part, but I want to know what he's trying to accomplish.
A mage is but the larval form of something greater. Your chantry vilifies us, calls us abominations, when we have truly reached our full potential. Look at them. The chantry has them convinced. They deny themselves the pleasure of becoming something glorious. Isn't that right? Tell our friend how much happier you are now.
It is a beautiful gift you have given us.
You're mad. There's nothing glorious about what you've become, Uldred.
Uldred? He is gone.
Oh, I see.
I am Uldred, and yet not Uldred. I am more than he was.
I see. You're being edgy now, I see.
You and all the mages. It would be so much easier if you just accepted.
Okay, so
But some people can be so...
It seems that he's been possessed by a demon, and so that's why... So he did something probably maybe not safe for work, we'll say. Okay, it's not safe for his mage work, which got him with a little demon worm in his head. And so now he's... I mean, it's possible that he willingly did so, judging by what he's saying and the fact that you would think a mage of his caliber wouldn't fall for such things. So I'm imagining that it's more so he summoned a demon to make a pact with, because he's tired of being under the rule of the Templars, essentially, right? And his only way of fighting back, I guess, was to ascend the mages as abomination demon things to overwhelm the Templars. I don't know. That seems to be what I'm picking up here. Say what you like, I'm still gonna kill you. Yeah, we'll say that. That seems pretty fair.
Everywhere I go,
He's becoming a monster, not me.
I even have the first enchanter on my side, don't I, Irving?
What have you done to him?
Stop him. He is building
army. He will destroy the Templars, and...
You're a sly little fox, Irving, telling on me like that. And here I thought he was starting to turn.
Never!
That's enough out of you, Irving. He'll serve me eventually, as will you.
Oh, you know what I just realized? I didn't press the record button. Except it's too late now, we're too far and we're too deep. I can't press record, I'm just gonna have to download the VOD. It's gonna be annoying to edit. Are you proposing a partnership of some sort?
If you want to think of it that way, you may. Your raw potential, with the strength of a demon behind it, would be
I am a demon.
I can do that.
Now Duran's being the edgy one.
And a new life.
That doesn't sound very appealing to me.
I don't think your opinion matters. That is what I've decided, and that is what will be done.
Well, what you've decided and what I've decided are two different things here.
Don't forget the litany. It will thwart Aldred's attempts to control the mages and win this fight for us.
Yes, yes. Okay, okay. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna go this way. I don't know when I'm supposed to use the litany, to be honest with you. Should I use it now? Like, should I wait for a specific part? Kill them all. Okay, I'm gonna try using it now. I think it worked. I think all I did was just essentially just kill the abominations. Let's try it again. Okay. Yeah, I think it's just to deal with his minions. Okay, hold on. Let's get everyone doing the right things. Let's do... I don't know if we really need to mana drain. We can do... I want to do Inferno, but that's gonna be some big bad damage on our team. Okay, I'm worried about Alistair going in there. I need to go in there and stab some things. I don't know if the Glyph of Paralysis works on him. Let's get Wynn to take a lesser potion because I'm cheap like that. Okay, the stun didn't work. Alistair, you could... Okay, he's being currently gravely injured, we'll say. Mass rejuvenation, and Morgan, you should heal him. Yeah, I guess we'll just let this play out a little bit more. Okay, we're gonna use this. Yeah, I think... I don't know if we're supposed to use this before they turn into abominations or after. I'm gonna go... I mean, it's on cooldown now, so this guy's gonna turn, unfortunately, probably, unless it goes up real fast. Okay, I saved him. Okay, and then Duran died to... Was that Morgan's fireball? Morgan. Why you always gotta fireball me? And then she dies immediately after. What a Morgan play that is. Okay. Time for Wind to carry. Take that. Thought this guy died with the thing, but okay. Let's go ahead and heal Alistair. Let's use... Actually, we have a revival. Let's use that... Okay, this is a big choice. Morgan revive or Duran revive? I think we do Duran because he's got the litany thing on him. So I don't want these guys turning into abominations here. Okay, this guy's almost dead. Okay. Perfect. Alright. Time for his loot that I can't hold. What is this? Someone want to tell me what this is? Because all I'm seeing is garbage. What the heck is this? You know, I should probably remember one of these days to actually use my power-ups. It's every single game, okay? Every single game, you get these power-up potions and all these, you know, special items, and you never use them the entire game because you don't need them, but then you're like saving them for a better time, and then there's never a better time. Anyway, is this even good? Like, okay, that does sound good, but like, what would I even throw out for that? I think there's some caps or something, I guess. We can throw out one of these. Yeah, this seems like it's basically worth nothing. We'll just take this. Although, hold up. This probably goes for a decent amount selling, so I think we can probably get rid of this leather armor in exchange for the heavy plate armor and get more money. Okay. And Duran's got a level up. Okay. I don't think I need more strength. We have just enough strength, I believe, to wield the weapon I just put on earlier. So we don't need more strength at the moment. I have a thing that makes my cunning act as my strength, apparently, besides, you know, for wielding weapons, unfortunately. So, and I'm trying to do like a crazy cunning build, not like a followed planned build, but like I'm just spamming cunning, essentially. That's my build. I think I would like... We'll put 1 willpower and 2 cunning. And I think I need one of these two. I need one of these two. Hold on. I'm probably gonna get this, to be honest with you. Don't think that's necessary. This requires dexterity. Expert combat training, that's what it was. Which is this. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get this. Now we can unlock this stuff, which I'm not going to do though. We're going to go for some lockpick skills. Everything just always references back to Epic the Musical. And Morgan needs to reactivate her things. Okay. Finally, we can get out of this stupid tower.
Maker, I'm too old for this.
Yeah,
Irving,
that's what I feel.
I've been better. But I am thankful to be alive. I suppose that is your doing, isn't it, Wynne?
I wasn't alone. I had help.
It was all win. I mean, to be fair, actually, without win, though, that would have been a much worse fight because, you know, our mage died and Duran died.
That the tower is once again ours.
I don't think there's anything to look around for, probably, unless I can go back downstairs and talk to, I think his name starts with a C. Whatever. We'll just leave him down here.
Guide me down the stairs. Ugh, curse whoever insisted the circle be housed in a tower.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be pretty hard on your old, your knees.
Maker's breath. I did not expect to see you alive.
It is over, Gregor. Aldred is dead.
Yeah, it was, Morgan died because Duran died, that's what happened.
We don't know how many of them have turned.
What? Don't be ridiculous.
Of course he'll say that. He might be a blood mage. Don't you know what they did? I won't let this happen again.
I am the Knight Commander here, not you.
I completely missed his name again, by the way. He was like, Colin, right? Isn't he... He shows up in Dragon Age 2 for a little bit at the end, I think. And I believe he's in Inquisition for, well, like, I think like most of the game, right? I don't know about Veilguard. I have not played Veilguard. Okay, anyone who's here. I haven't played Veilguard. The very same, yes. Yeah. He seems a lot more chill in Inquisition. But, yeah, I haven't played Veilguard. I'm still debating if I want to play Veilguard after this, after Origins, or if I want to go all the way through again. Because that's a lot of time investment to get all the way to Veilguard. Which, I've played the other games multiple times. Origins I played the most. So, I mean, that's not exactly a complaint necessarily. But I kind of just want to get to Veilguard. Not because I'm exactly super excited about Veilguard, but just because it's new. I believe order has been restored. Yes.
We will rebuild. The circle will go on, and we will learn from this tragedy and be strengthened by it.
We have won back the tower. I will accept Irving's assurance that all is well.
But they may have demons within them,
I
lying
mean,
dormant,
yeah,
lying in wait.
it would...
Enough! I have already made my decision. Thank you. You have proven yourself a friend of both
Trespasser?
the circle and the
I don't know which one's Trespasser. I'm pretty sure I played the DLC. I think I played all the DLC for Inquisition. I don't want to describe them because it's spoilers if I want to stream it, but I did the dwarf-related DLC, and I did the I think it was elf-related DLC. I'm pretty sure there was some Fade stuff going on in that DLC, I don't know. So, what about the Darkspawn? I require aid.
You aid. But with the circle restored, my duty is to watch the mages. They are free to help.
That's the one with the Fade stuff going on and like elf stuff, and I remember a giant mansion or something. Pretty sure it was in Orlaise. Yeah, the elven one. Okay. Yes. I think I'm good then. Oh, that's another thing though, is I don't have Dragon Age 2 and Inquisition on PC. And the only reason I have Origins on PC now is because of streaming reasons. And so, like, I mean, it wouldn't be, like, super expensive, I guess, but Inquisition probably wouldn't give me many things to deal with on PC, and it would be cool. Actually, you know what? It would be cool to do a run of modded Inquisition and modded Dragon Age 2. I've never done mods besides, just this now. with Origins with this playthrough. I do have an Xbox. I suppose maybe I could get, I don't know, maybe I could do something with the Xbox. If you're talking about, I have like an Elgato. I could like hook it up to like my laptop. Well, I have Origins on my Xbox already, but I also wanted to try out mods and stuff, and so I think I might. I'm gonna say I'm probably going to just try playing it all on PC and then like mod it how I have been. I'm not sure if I could figure out modding on Xbox. I think that'd be extremely difficult. Normally I wouldn't mod, but since I've played these games quite a bit and I've never had mods in them before, that's why I want to do mods. It makes for a much more unique experience for everyone. And Veilguard I won't mod because I haven't played it before. It wouldn't make sense to mod. But I guess that gives me a bit more motivation as well to stream number 2 and Inquisition. Even though that's gonna take so long to play, man. Gonna be so much time, especially Inquisition. I thought the Templars were in charge of the Circle.
The Templars guard and advise, but the first Enchanter has the last word in what happens.
Would it get my account banned? I don't know.
And Irving, it is good to have you back.
Ah, I'm sure we'll be at each other's throats again in no time.
Okay, so I don't know if I'm getting the Mages support now or the Templars. I should be getting the Mages because I saved Irving, right? Maybe?
Here we are, the tower in disarray, the Circle nearly annihilated. Oh, it could have been much, much worse.
Yes, it's a good thing Duran was here.
It's almost as though the Maker himself sent you.
Do you guys believe in the Maker? Is he real to you? The Blight drove me here.
The least we can do is help you against the Darkspawn. I would hate to survive this, only to be overcome by the Blight.
No? Well, you're a heathen. So I have your word, but there are so few mages left.
Do not underestimate us. Even one mage will be a great help to you. You have
Morgan wink wink.
As first Enchanter, the Circle will join the Grey Wardens in the fight.
Sweet.
I have a request. I seek leave to follow the Grey Warden.
When we need you here, the Circle needs you.
I appreciate the sentiment, Irving. But the Circle will do fine without me. The Circle has you. This man is brave and good. And
what if the Circle didn't have him?
If he will accept my help, I will help him accomplish his goals.
You know, it does seem a bit weird that she's asking Irving if she can go with me before asking me if she can go with me. Yeah, I guess our little group could use all the help it can get.
You were never one to stay in the tower when there was adventure to be had.
Now the question is, do I ever use Win, or do I keep her in camp confinement?
I give you leave to follow the Grey Warden, but know that you
because like Win and Morgan together is a pretty good combo. But I like to bring Liliana, okay?
You must forgive me for not being a proper host.
And then I can't have Liliana, Morgan, and Wynn, because that would basically make me the tank. And I'm not even a warrior. Yes. Wynn is very good. Especially because if I have Wynn, the thing is if I have Wynn, I can respec Morgan thanks to the respec mod, right? I can respec Morgan so she doesn't have to be as support focused and can more DPS focus. Or I could go into the shapeshifting mod so that I can finally delve into how good that is. I guess I could have Wynn there as like the crutch while I test out the shapeshifting stuff with Morgan. Probably what I'm gonna do. My duty's also
When the time comes, we will stand beside you.
Mage sympathizer. If you win, you won't lose. Hold on, let's talk to Cullen.
I wish I could have gone with them. To fight.
Oh, maybe... I think both of them had a orange text over them. If I'm not mistaken. I might be mistaken, but maybe it's just whoever I talk to first is like, you get the Templars, or you get the mages. I wanted the mages anyway, so that's fine.
My men have scouted the tower. It's a mess, but the abominations are gone. You were very thorough. I'm impressed.
Yes, I went through every room and looted everything. Yes, now my army grows stronger. We may not have many mages, but we have some, you know, only the strongest of mages could have survived, sure. We have the Dalish Elves on our side, we got the Circle of Magi on our side. Technically the Templars are on our side, but they aren't really participating as much, I guess. Yeah, exactly. Nothing was left. We turned over every single stone, took every single gold piece. The circle will be back to normal in no time. I'm not so sure about that, Duran. All is well, but I'm afraid I can't stay.
I shan't keep you then. Farewell.
Okay, well.
My men have scouted the tower. You were very thorough.
Hold on, is there anything else? Someone had to do it.
And I am thankful you arrived when you did. I shan't...
I guess that's literally all there is. Okay.
It's over. Thank the Maker.
You should be thanking me. I'm your maker. Okay, anyway, now we can sell stuff.
You really killed all those abominations? I didn't think it was possible. I thought we'd all die here. I'm sure you need supplies after that, don't you?
Yeah, I actually do want to trade. I got a bunch of junk to give you. I'm basically just reselling all the stuff that you guys already owned. Yeah, I think we'll head back to camp after this pretty quick and end at about 3 hours. It doesn't feel like it's been that long, to be honest with you. Okay, well, my issue is that I might need to wait till I get back to camp to sell stuff, because I don't know what stuff people want and what stuff needs to be sold. This needs to be sold, though. I know my mage stuff needs to get sold, because my mages are already with me. I should probably give this back to Wynn, but she's got the blood mage staff. Because she's a blood mage, of course. I think the blood mage staff is just better, honestly. Like, if she had blood magic, that'd be great. Also kind of funny, but we'll just go ahead and sell it. I always wondered if blood magic is just evil inherently, or if we just think it's like evil Like it kind of like the same as like necromancy in a lot of games and stuff. Like, is it like in this version of it? Like, is it like actually just like evil magic? You know, like dark magic. Like, is it just something we call evil or dark? You know? Yeah, it's hard to tell which things need to be sold and what things don't. Oh man, look at this heavy plate armor. We're getting almost 5.5 gold from it. Good thing we threw out that leather armor or whatever. Well, I actually watched a video about necromancy in the Elder Scrolls, about like if it was actually evil or not. The conclusion of the video is basically it's evil in the sense that you are, I mean, like you're messing with people's souls and stuff, and you're kind of defiling their bodies and stuff like that. But I think other than that, it's not technically evil by nature, I guess. Like, you know, it's like it's evil because of the induced suffering on the soul, and you're kind of messing with their transfer of, you know, going to wherever the soul goes, you know. Pretty sure that was basically the conclusion. Yeah, that's pretty much it. What's... Okay, this is literally the exact same thing that Wynn's got on, so we'll sell that. I think we can go ahead and sell these. I think it's fine, I don't really care. We just have a better version of the electric damage, electric resistance, so we'll just sell this. I think I heard soul gems were introduced in Oblivion, I think. So, sort of technically they didn't exist? I don't know. I didn't play the other games, okay? I'm just now playing Oblivion, okay? So I need to focus on that. Okay, it looks like I could have taken that frost ring, by the way, because I already had 4 other ones to stack on. Silver ring, we'll sell that, sell this. Did soul gems exist, like, in-game before, or just, like, canonically they existed before? Okay. Yes, I didn't play any games before Oblivion. I'm just now playing the remastered Oblivion right now. And so far, I mean, it's very Skyrim-y, right? I think the remaster kind of shifted a bit more towards the Skyrim style as opposed to like the original Oblivion. I think was a little different in how it looks and feels and whatnot. I don't know where I heard the thing about the soul gems being from the Oblivion game, but that's just what I believe I heard something about. Must be mistaken though, I don't know. I feel like this shield isn't better than this shield, but this shield is almost twice as expensive. I feel like this one's definitely better. I mean, the Constitution's pretty great, I guess, on this. But, like, I'm just gonna sell this one, to be honest with you. Okay, and then everything else I'm not too for sure on. I wonder if I should give that to Win, actually. Hold on. Wait, what has Morgan got? Wait, isn't this Win's staff? I think this is Win's staff. Yes, it is. Okay. I could sell this for quite the sum. Man, why does it gotta be so close? I think I'm gonna sell it. It gives me more money anyway, I'm selling it. No regrets. And then everything else I'm gonna focus on selling later. I'm gonna buy this guy's potions though, because potions. And I don't think he's got any gifts or anything that we haven't gotten already. I'm always reluctant to buy armor and weapons, just because, like, we get so many cool armor and weapons just by playing. Like, I don't really need to buy anything, because I feel like I'm just gonna find something cooler anyways. Spell resistance, though, that might be kinda nice to take. Okay, let's get out of here, Scoob. Okay, we are going to go to Ostagar next time, but for right now we're going back to camp because we need some rest after that adventure.
I have been studying Mother's grimoire.
Oh,
Wish
have
to
you?
hear what I have found?
What did you find?
'Tis not what I expected. I had hoped for a collection of her spells, a map of the power that she commands, but this is not it.
You look a bit distraught there, Morgan. I wonder what you found. Yeah, you look disturbed.
Disturbed? Yes, perhaps that is the right word. One thing in particular within her writings disturbs me. Here, in great detail, Flemeth explains the means by which she has survived for centuries.
Okay, and also, I have to say this every stream I have to say this, but I'm just saying, Flemeth could potentially be Andraste. Okay, I have to say it every time, because, I don't know, she gets brought up like every stream somehow, but I'm not going to go over all of the reasons why you might believe the theory that she's Andraste. But long story short, she's a powerful, well, first of all, she's a female. Second of all, she's very powerful. She's very old. She has, like, dragon form. And dragons are kind of seen as, like, gods in this game, in a sense. At least by, like, the dragon cult. Which is not just something that you see in Elder Scrolls, you know, it seems. And she... what was it? There was some story about a lover. She has, like, some lover or something, and I think Andraste has some kind of lover or something, and then, I don't know, like, they get betrayed or something like that, and then Andraste slash Flemeth, like, turn their back on humanity or something like that. I don't know. There's a lot more to it. Yes. I'm not sure if she's actually Andraste, but I feel like there's a lot of hints they give in this game, just in Origins alone, about her possibly being Andraste, okay? I don't know what Veilguard says. I don't know if she's even in Veilguard. I know she makes it to Inquisition, and that's actually another thing is... I don't want to say too much. Yeah, Chantry propaganda. You never know what the Chantry is making up, right? Or which is what they think to actually be true, but is just incorrect, you know? And that's the same with, like, any religion, both in real life and in fiction. It's very muddy waters. But another point to her being in Droste is that she somehow came back to life essentially through some kind of... She had like the foresight to know that she was going to need to come back to life or something, and then she got Hawk's help to essentially resurrect herself or whatever. And so, yeah, I don't know, it seems like she's kind of immortal. Yeah, at least it... Oh, and, okay, this is also a very important point. She also has relations to the elven gods through whatever way, right? And if she has relations to other gods, then you would think she's a pretty important figure, right? So I think there's a pretty strong case that Flemeth is actually in Droste. Okay, that's my case. Let me guess, she drinks blood, eats children?
That is closer to the truth than you might think. Flemeth has raised many daughters over her long lifetime. There are stories of these many witches of the wilds throughout chastened legend, yet I have never seen a one, and always wondered why not. And now I know. They are all Flemeth.
Yes.
When her body becomes old and wizened, she raises a daughter, and when the time is right, she takes her daughter's body for her own.
She's essentially like a body hopper parasite, I don't know. So why would she risk sending you with me? Okay, this is my theory about why she risks sending Morgan with us. Okay, there's two reasons, right? Reason one is because the Blight is actually a pretty big deal, and Flemeth doesn't want everything to die. Like, I don't know. She doesn't want the Darkspawn and the Archdemon to actually, like, take over for Roland, you know? So that's reason one, is, like, the reason that she basically gives us. And then reason two is I think she sends Morgan with us because she thinks Morgan is essentially tapped out on what she can learn being with Flemeth out in the woods. And so she wants Morgan to go out into the world and gain experience and get stronger, so that way when Flemeth takes her body, she'll have a stronger body. Basically, Captain Ginyu.
I do not know. Perhaps 'tis as she said. The Darkspawn threaten her as much as they threaten anyone else.
Okay, yeah, there's the first reason.
Perhaps she believes that this journey will make me more
Okay, there's the
powerful.
second reason.
According
So we're in
to the
agreement.
tome, if the host is already powerful and trained in magic, it takes far less time for Flemeth to settle in.
I pre-watched this, guys, okay? I pre-watched this. So consider, what about the part where Morgan does everything she can to have a child later on? I don't see the connection to Flemeth with that. Oh, okay, I think I know what you're saying. You're trying to say that Morgan's trying to body swap with the child? That'd be pretty messed up. I don't think Morgan would do that. I don't think she'd do that, okay? But I'm not gonna say she wouldn't. I'm just gonna say I don't think she would, okay? Okay, anyway, I don't understand what you mean, I guess.
Once, Flemeth was a mage. This was before the time of the Circle of Magi, but she wielded magical power of the same sort that all the ancient shamans did. 'Twas no different. She summoned a demon and made it part of her, and became an abomination, one that has thrived. Whether Flemeth has always been the demon, or mastered it, or they are one, I truly do not know.
We are Venom.
No matter what she is, her body still ages and will not sustain her forever. so she must find new bodies. I am to be the next new body in a very long line.
To be honest, it sounds more like... I would assume the demon is more so the one involved with that. If she did make a pact with the demon, because I think the demon would probably have more control and more reason to want to body swap all the time and maintain their... Like, they want to maintain their physical form within this world, essentially, right? But, I mean, it also makes sense for any normal mortal to want to maintain their physical form here. So Flemeth is immortal or not?
Whatever spark of the demon that made her what she is remains within her, keeps her from
But
dying
what if
of
it's
old
not a
age.
demon?
But
What
her
if it's
body
because she's
deteriorates.
Andraste,
Eventually, she
huh?
would be so wizened as to be senseless and immobile.
Or I guess you could say, what if
she must
Andraste
seek
is a
new
demon?
body,
I don't know.
a fresh body, and start the cycle anew.
Can this body be anyone? Okay, this might give us some insight about the child, if we ask this. So, can this body be anyone, or must it be a daughter?
I am uncertain. According to her writings, certain hosts are better than others. The more a host is prepared, the quicker the transition will be. I am sorry. This simply takes me by surprise. I would have thought I would have had some inkling, some notion.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be pretty messed up to find out that your mother had raised you to be her new body. That kid needs to be born only in certain conditions. I mean, yeah, the kid doesn't need to be born, I suppose. I'm also curious about if she wanted to body swap, then how would that work given the conditions of the child without spoiling stuff and saying too much. And we need to consider those conditions and how they fit in with Flemeth's plan and her reasons for sending Morgan specifically with the Warden. Well, I think the reason she went with the Warden was simply the two reasons that... Because... Well, actually... that does... I was about to say something that would kind of get around it being about the Warden, but then... I was going to say, you can have Alistair sleep with her, right? To have a baby. But Alistair is also a Warden, so... Yeah, maybe it has something to do with being a Warden. I mean, I think the reason why Morgan needs a Warden, in particular for the baby, at least within the plot of this game, the reason it has to be a Warden is because of the Archdemon. But I don't think the body swapping part has anything to do with being a Warden. Yes, yes. And I'm not sure if I ever got to see my child. And I'm pretty sure there was a scene in Inquisition you get to see the child, but I don't think I ever did see that. I don't know if it's... I'm pretty sure it's part of a DLC, maybe. Maybe it's like a secret ending. Maybe it's, I don't know. Maybe it's just a mod or something. Maybe I'm mishearing things. I don't know. But I think in Inquisition you meet the kid or something. And then who knows with Veilguard? I don't know. I know Morgan's in Veilguard because of the trailer, but... by the way, I don't appreciate the Morgan downgrade in Veilguard. Actually, well, you know what? Basically, the everyone downgrade in Veilguard. Actually, I think if I'm remembering correctly, Morgan... I think aesthetically, Morgan looks fine in Belgard. I don't know. Still kind of looks like a Witch of the Wilds and everything. I don't know. Anyway. I would feel the same. What an awful thought.
I am a fool. I am such a fool.
I'm not gonna say indeed. So what do you intend to do?
There is only one possible.
Oh, there was a thing at the bottom that had a question about me I wanted to ask.
Needs to die. I will not sit about like an empty sack waiting to be filled. Flemeth must be slain.
I mean, I
need your
can fill
help to
you.
do it.
It's possible. Well, how do you even connect the worlds though? Because like on Xbox, it makes some sense that they'd be connected because of your profile account information. And I've only played Inquisition on my Xbox, but I almost always do the child, so I would imagine that I would see the child in Inquisition, and I played it twice. I think I played the full game twice. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure like the EA, maybe I'm thinking of the Origins servers or the BioWare servers or something. I know the Origins part is, it's been down for years now, and I'm not quite sure what it's called. Okay, I will. It's my reasoning. I think it'd be easier to explain on Xbox why it would be connected. It could be an EA thing, I guess. But I don't think you can make an EA account in Origins, if I'm not mistaken. In fact, it's easier on PC. Well, I've never played all of the games on PC, so I guess we'll see. Oh, okay. Perhaps we should talk to her first.
And what would that do? At best, I would receive pointless reassurances.
Yeah.
At worst, Flemeth
For
would
Origins,
imprison me
like,
once she became aware I know what I do.
the
I know
whole
my mother well enough to
login
be
system has been
confident
down
she would
forever.
show no mercy when it came to her own survival. I must do the same.
Isn't that a little
It
extreme?
may seem so. If you think of Flemeth as a mother, think of her instead as an ancient abomination that intends to use her own flesh and blood to extend her life beyond all natural limits. She did not wish anyone to get a hold of this information, least of all me. Now I have. If I do not act on what I know, then more the fool am I.
Yeah, I agree. Why do you need my help? I feel like that's a dumb question, Duran, but we're gonna ask it.
Because if she is slain while I am near, I am not certain that she will not simply be able to take possession of me right there. So obviously I cannot be the one to do it.
You need Duran's help, as usual. Very well. Just tell me what needs to be done.
Then what needs to be done is for you to go back to Flemeth's hut in the Kakari Wilds without me. Confront her and slay her quickly. I doubt she will truly be dead even then, but it will take her years to find a new host and recover her power, if that is even possible. The thing I must have is her true grimoire. With it, I can defend against her power in the future. Everything else in her hut is yours.
Okay, and so we know that she gets her true grimoire. So then we know that's probably where she learned about the baby magic, I guess, is from Flemeth's grimoire. And then, but wait a minute, maybe that, because I think this is an optional thing, right? You don't have to do it. So then what if you don't do it? Then how does she know about the baby magic? I don't know. If I don't find Flemis undies in that hut, I'm not going. Yeah. You're gonna have to really make this worth my while, Morgan. Do I have a time limit on this? I feel like she'd be mad if I ask this. She's gonna be like, oh, just, whenever you feel like it, I could be body snatched at any moment or anything, but I'll just, give your time, That's kind of the response I would expect from her. I'll see what I can do.
I am grateful. The sooner this can be done, the sooner it will set my mind at ease.
Okay, we got a +1 with her. Honestly, that's pretty low. But she might already be super high on the, yeah, okay, that's why. Because she's already at 100. Okay, well, that's nice. I guess since we're here, time to do the thing I was gonna do. It's time to look at people's junk and determine what junk stays and what junk doesn't stay. This is probably better used on someone other than Liliana. But we're gonna throw it on Liliana. Okay, that's just a normal ring. We have another normal ring here. I think I'm just gonna sell that. I thought it might be a special ring because well, the mod makes it look a bit more special. Like, some of the items look a bit more stylized. And so I wasn't sure if this ring was a specific ring because I found it in a grave and then, there was this thing to activate or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Basically, I think it's just a normal ring. We will give her this. Oh, actually, we will give her this. Yeah, definitely. In fact, hold on, what the heck do I have on? Is that better than my helmet? Kinda? I'd say that's probably better than my helmet. It's got 0.25 less armor, but it's got more physical resistance and mental resistance. I think that's worth it, to be honest with you. Duran wants this. Liliana gets the hand-me-down. Let's go ahead and look at her bow. Very good bows. Both of these are very good bows. I think the one on the right's a teeny bit better. Got better crit chance, better damage, better armor pin, better range. Doesn't have rapid aim though. I think this one's probably better overall. In some aspects it's a little bit worse, but I think it's better just for most occasions. We can finally look at Bark Spawn. Yeah, this is just a straight upgrade. We'll take that. 2 damage versus beasts or 30 physical resistance. Well, we don't fight beasts enough for me to care, and it's only +2 damage, so I'm going to take the physical resistance. And for whatever reason, he doesn't appear to have paint on it. I like the look of the paint. Okay, and then we'll do Zevran. I think that's probably fine. Give him a better helmet. Don't think he wants those. He can't wear any of this. His daggers. Actually, I think his dagger. I think he's got better stuff. Yeah. If I gave him some enchantments, it'd be better. The mace, however, I believe is better than what he's got going on there. I don't plan to use Zevran because I'm the exact same class as him, and I also just never use Zevran that much, to be honest with you. I like his character, but he ain't no Liliana, okay? And for Sten, his butterfly sword still holds up pretty well. Although I think this is definitely better, because 3 of his green perks, I suppose, is low morale, rainbow power, and attracts butterflies. But they're very comparable weapons. And the reason I want to keep him with the butterfly sword is because, well, it's rainbowy and butterflies, and it looks cool and stuff. I don't think I have, to be honest with you. It's because I care too much about keeping them with me. Not only because it makes the game more fun to have more options, it makes the end game cooler, it makes the journey cooler, and there's more to talk about and stuff. And it's just like I don't really have a reason not to reject them or to kill them, especially since I already know who they are and stuff, like, so I already know that they're gonna be chill, you know. And so logically it just didn't really make sense for me to do that. I was thinking of killing Zevran this run though, to be honest with you. Just because I knew I wasn't going to use him. But I'd prefer to get like the best run I can, especially if I'm going to do the entire series. If I want to do the entire series, and if it is able to remember my saves and stuff, then Zevran's the easiest to get rid of, I think. Yeah, Liliana is kind of crazy like that. I'm not so sure about Wynn. I know she's pretty persistent. We'll give him those. I guess we'll give him this. Honestly, kind of prefer this armor over the Templar armor. It also just looks stupid on Sten, and that fatigue is pretty trash. The spell resistance is pretty great, but I really think that this armor is probably better, honestly. It's not all just about the armor stat. Yeah, I wouldn't ever kick Liliana out, even though she's kind of crazy. I think you're a bit late to see the whole crazy arc of Liliana and I. From the moment we met, like, I asked her something about the Maker or something like that, and she just, like, crashed out on me, just kind of went crazy. Like, she completely ended the conversation, and it was like a simple question or something. Like, I don't remember what I said, but something about the Maker that made her mad. And then we ended up getting into a relationship, which I hadn't even really, like, put anything into at all. Like, I go talk to her or something, and then she's like, oh, well, I like you now, so we should be in a relationship. And my options were basically like, yes or no. And so I was like, well, it's too early for me to really know if I want to be with Morgan or Liliana right now. And so I'm going to just say yes, and then see how it goes, and then think about it some more. And then Liliana got mad at me for Morgan liking me because I was giving her gifts and stuff. And so Morgan, like, she didn't even flirt with me. I didn't flirt with Morgan. I was a faithful dwarf, okay? And Liliana's freaking out on me. She's crashing out about being jealous about Morgan liking me, like the, you know, like this bar being higher, I guess, for Morgan. And so then I was just like, well, if you're gonna be so controlling and like crazy, then I guess we're just gonna break up, and I am gonna be with Morgan. And then that very night, I went and slept with Morgan and rubbed it in Liliana's face, I guess. And that's our drama right now. It was a very messy relationship. But did I even finish Sten? I think I did. The sword, I mean, the sword is better. This other one, this sword. Oh, wait, hold on. This sword. Wait, no, not that sword. This sword. Technically, this is better. So I guess I'll give it to him. Anyway. Let's talk to Morgan real quick. I'd like to discuss something personal.
So 'tis as good a time as any.
We'll just kiss her. We'll be a little PG here.
Such a romantic, I see.
Yeah. We can make out thinking about that mage tower we just cleared. Okay, also, before I go sell some stuff, let me go talk to this mage dude here.
The Circle of Magi stands ready to assist, Grey Warden, as do the Templars of the Chantry.
Do you need anything?
There are always areas to improve on, Grey Warden. The most useful for my talents are runes.
This is, one of my all-time favorite games. The same here as well. I'd say it's probably in my top 5 games. My favorite game is probably just forever going to be Black and White 2. I'm a little biased, to be fair. I feel like you're already biased anyway, calling a game your favorite game or whatever, right? And like, sure, it's got some problems, okay, but doesn't every game. Anyway, so this guy wants runes, which is really bad because I want runes.
The Circle of Magi stands ready to assist, Grey.
They will work together.
The sincerity of your cause has drawn them together.
Anyway, to finish up what you were saying, I've been playing 95% mostly or only the good guy, and it's refreshing for me to experience the other options. Yeah, I find it very difficult to not be the good guy, which is kind of weird. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, everything is when you're ranking something, like, I feel like it's always just gonna be inherently biased.
Something you need?
Even if you
Sure,
can,
either my boy or I can help
even
you
if you
out.
like list out a list of logical reasons why this game is the best game ever or something, you know. Yeah. I don't think you can have no bias about a favorite game. And I'd say Black and White 2 wouldn't be my favorite game if I had just played it like today. Like, if I hadn't grown up playing it, I wouldn't call it my favorite game. Like, for sure, definitely, I know that for a fact. Have you heard any rumor?
Oral Wolf has gone to Denerim to plead his case with Tyrn Loghain, I hear. West Hills has been hit hard by the Darkspawn, and Wolf wants the fighting over the throne to stop. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take
Okay,
it for what
sounds like a lot of news.
I'm sure you'll be
Okay. Kinda wish this guy had some more potions. Okay, he goes ahead and sell that. I don't know. I don't know if Alistair would ever really be able to use this. Where the heck's Alistair? I mean, like, he can. Oh yeah, there was actually another weapon I wanted to give him. It was this one. Okay, so do not sell that. Don't sell that. 3 a.m. Yeah. I'm just selling off my junk and stuff here, and then I'm getting off. Wolf Killer, it was nice having you. We're gonna keep that for Liliana still. Sell this. Keeping that. Sell. Keeping. Sell. Keeping. Sell. I'm starting to sound like a soundboard or something. Sell that. Actually, hold on. I didn't really check if anyone had the worst version of this. I don't think we really want it.
You and your friends are formidable.
Okay. So, don't sell that. I want the enchantment out of that weapon first. I think I'm just gonna sell this. I don't really care. Sell this. Sell those. Keep the runes, because I'm broke. Actually, I probably should just buy some decent runes or something. I mean, I got a pretty fat stack of gold on me now. Oh hey, it's Duncan's dark armor. Oh. I thought you had to go to Ostagar to get this. And this is the light version, I guess? Is there a heavy version? Medium. Heavy. Massive. This is, you know this is Duncan's armor, because he's got the massive armor. Oh, and it's free. Hold up. Robe. It doesn't even give any stat. At least the armor gives armor. Okay, why is the robe just nothing? I'm gonna take it just to look at it. I'm kind of disappointed that the armor's available here. I don't remember it being here, but I'm disappointed because the armor itself is pretty bad at this stage now, because it doesn't have any enchantment slots, it doesn't have any special bonuses, and it's got some decent armor rating, but like it's not really that great. I think we can afford some pretty good enchantments now. I'm gonna buy the Frost Rune, Electric Rune, movement speed I'm not too worried about. Got a bunch of gifts and stuff. This is for when the cat lady's hobble stick. She's gonna hate me a lot if I give her that though. But I think it gives her a pretty good staff. I don't know if it's worth it though. Okay, well I think I already gave this to Sten, so I don't know why that's in there. Maybe I put it back. And then I think we need some more runes probably. There aren't a huge amount of things to go through here. 4 electric damage is pretty good, I guess. We get like some fire damage or something. Damage for Darkspawn, that's pretty good. If we go to Orzammar next... Actually, we are going to Ostagar next, so there's going to be lots of Darkspawn there. I might as well grab that. I don't think we have any armor slots, so I can't use that. I think I'm going to stop spending all my money now for a moment. We're going to sell the butterfly sword, unfortunately. Still don't know who to give the Orlesian mask to. I'm just going to throw that back because I'm pretty sure whoever gets it hates it. I'm gonna... Man, I want to keep the gifts, man. Too many gifts. I need to give more gifts away more. What's keeping my inventory so full? Okay, well, let's deal with the enchantments. Okay, so first of all, let's look at the things that are enchanted. Like this. Let's get this enchantment pulled out. Okay, well that was fast. I'm gonna keep that on because it's trash and it's already equipped. Okay, so let's start with my weapons because Duran comes first. Okay, so let's do cold cold damage, electric damage, and damage to Darkspawn. I think that's a pretty fair balance of things. And then we'll do electric damage. Actually, hold on, we'll do this electric damage, pull that one off. And then we'll do... We need a lot more weapon enchantments. Cold damage 3, sure. Okay, Oathkeeper is equipped by Alistair right now, so we'll take this stuff off. And then that stands. This is Alistair's new sword. Throw the electric damage on, chance to reduce movement speed. That would really be better for a ranged weapon, for like Liliana or something to like slow down whoever she's shooting. But we don't have that option at the moment. And I guess more electric damage. Okay. We are out of things for enchantments.
If there's anything I can do, I'm sure you...
Actually, hold up. Let me equip the stuff before I go to sell. Yeah, look at this sword. That is Oh man, look at that sword. That is looking sick. If his shield wasn't in the way, that's looking sick. It's a really cool looking sword. Actually, hold on. I want to throw on... Really? He can't even wear Duncan's massive armor. He doesn't have as massive of a certain thing to wear Duncan's massive armor. Let's do... Okay, I think it's a little broken. Okay.
Enchantment?
Wait, hold on. I want more runes.
Your friends are formidable.
Give me the runes. I know you're out of, like, super good runes, but I need something. Three electric damage, I'll take it. 2 fire damage, I'm desperate.
Enchantment?
Okay. That's... Okay, Liliana has that equipped for some reason. I mean, maybe we didn't really need to give more people enchantments at the moment. But... do I really want to give Sten that? I don't know. Probably, I guess. I don't know. And then we'll give Zevran some fire damage, I guess. I'd give Liliana the fire damage, but she's never going to use this dagger. So, it's whatever. Okay. Did I sell everything? I don't think I did. Yeah, gotta sell that. Sell... Okay, hold up. I know this is pointless to give her this, but I'm going to do it. In fact, it's a bad idea because I'm losing money by not selling that dagger. You can have your Duncan stuff back. I guess it's broken. Okay, I think we're done. I think we're done selling stuff. I might go... Before I go to Ostagar next time, I might actually check out the Warden Keep place. I'll go to the map here just to get a little look. I have to quickly select a little party here. So I'm right here, right? I might go back up to Soldier's Peak. Check out what stuff I've stored there. Store some more stuff there. And then go all the way back down to Ostagar. Do the Ostagar place. And then go from Ostagar probably to Red Cliff, since it's closer, but I prefer going to Orzammar. When I play a dwarf, which is like 90% of the time, I almost always go to Orzammar first. This time I decided to go the opposite way and go to the elves first, and then I've just been going around here. I always save Denram for last. Not exactly the best idea, I guess, but like I like to save Denram for last because of lore-wise. I think in my mind, like, why would we show up in Denram when Loghain is chilling over there and he wants us dead? Like, why would we do that? That's a very stupid idea. That's always what I think. And so I just skipped Denram till like the last. Oh, and we gotta go to Flemeth, right? We have to go to Flemeth's hut. So while we're in Ostagar, we'll go to Flemeth's hut. Yeah, I'm done for the night anyway, so you can take your leave. No worries, bro. Thanks for checking out the stream and talking about some lore and stuff. It's nice that you know a bit about Dragon Age and stuff as well, since Anti, who shows up here as well sometimes, is newer to the franchise. Anyway, so yeah, that'll do it, everyone. You guys can all go to bed or whatever, and we'll check back in again next Wednesday, or another stream of Dragon Age. I might stream Thursdays. I mean, if I could ever finish my Age of Mythology run, I could change my Age of Mythology stream from Tuesday Age of Mythology to being Dragon Age for Tuesday and Wednesday. So that would be my main plan for Dragon Age and stuff, because Age of Mythology should be done first, assuming I actually stream it, you know. Stream rate, I don't think there's a point in rating if there's only like 2 of us here. I mean, I guess we can raid, but I'm not too sure if that's... I almost feel like if we raid without like a somewhat decent amount of viewers to bring over to their stream, then it'll look like we're just there to get attention from their stream to look at, well, my channel specifically. However, it may be a good idea to raid, though, I don't know. But I'm gonna save now. Probably, it's been a very long time since I saved, actually. That's a little scary. Okay. So, time to end things off now. I don't think there's a point in raiding, so I'm just gonna end it right now, ain't I? We can raid another time. I'll see you in the next one.